Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Extra Life charity stream. I am Gem, but I'll introduce myself soon. We are going to be playing some Mutant Year Zero today. Post-apocalyptic mutants, bullets, scrap axes. It's gonna be a great time. But first, before we get too deep into it, let's introduce our players and their mutant human people. So we'll kind of go around the order here, starting with Nick at Slowpool.
Hey, I'm Nick Slowpool. I'm going to be playing William, who is a stalker. He's kind of short, squat, wears a lot of old hunter gear and a big old cap that covers most of his face, and he also kind of looks like a badger because he's a mutant. English badger, not American badger. So that.
Awesome. Next up, Martin.
Hey guys, I'm Martin, or Pinkmun on the interwebs, and I am playing Augustus Thaddeus Rex, but that's long, so Og. His face is a dark, furry scruff. He is stout and hunched inside a tattered overcoat, with huge hands and thick fingernails. Fur spills out of the sleeves of his coat. He wears a black turtleneck sweater and a thick golden chain around his neck.
So you know he's a classy
three children
guy.
in a trench coat, though.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
No.
Should we talk about what classes we're playing, or just
Sure.
Sure. I'm apparently a boss, a gang boss. So that'll be interesting.
So if you don't, finish every sentence with like a boss, I am gonna be quite upset with you. But we'll
I can finish every sentence with like a boss.
Please
Yeah,
don't.
perfect. Great.
Make a
Moving
scene, bro.
on. Moving on. Right below me, at Tag Gambit.
Hi, I will be playing Emmett. I will be the group's doctor.
I didn't understand that.
Doctor's a strong word.
Yes, I am a bald man with a very bushy, very thick mustache that sometimes seems to be waving at people as I pass them by. I do have very long arms, but that's about all you can see from under my scrubs.
Hey, at least he's dressed. You dress for the job you want, right, folks?
That's exactly it. That's the job I want. I want to heal people.
Yeah, just
And not take their fingers.
Amazing. Exactly. All right. What's a little fingers between friends? Moving on from that comment, at Guilty Cajun.
I'm Kirk, otherwise known as at Guilty Cajun. I am playing Hank, the dog handler. Scrawny little miserable crap of a man, scarred up face. Generally walking around in like 70 eras Vietnam style military fatigues, the big jacket all tattered up. Doesn't take very good care of himself, but is constantly brushing dog because dog is a beautiful creature and these mutants are miserable. But, if they help me get out of this festering turd of a place, then I guess I'll travel with them.
Amazing. All right. And last but never least, at Sanctum Cosplays, Anna.
Hi guys, I'm Sanctum Cosplays. I will be playing Ira, the enforcer, aka Og's muscle, because he can't beat people up himself. Why would he do that?
So
She is,
gauche.
yeah, fair. She is a massive, 6'2", just wall of a woman, constantly bruised. And my favorite description I've ever written for a character is, that's definitely someone else's blood.
100%. Amazing. And hello, as I mentioned, I'm Robbie Rolling. You can find me about the internet, but that doesn't matter. Today I'm running this game, Mutant Year Zero. And of course, it's part of this wonderful Extra Life stream. So, of course, any donations to Extra Life benefit the kiddos. If you donate to Extra Life during this stream, I will let
Don't
you
do it.
mutate the players, give them a bonus, or just you can tell me to make something weird happen. In this game, these are all mutants. They have between 1 to 2 mutations right now. That's not nearly spicy enough. So let's
Robert
get it on
Bartholomew
this.
rolling.
We're gonna have a great time today. If you want weird stuff to happen and you donate to Extra Life, please, I'll be more than happy. Also, as a note, if you donate via Streamlabs or Coffee, make sure you just put it in the description of the donation that you want it to go through Extra Life. And of course, Val is going to be matching all sub points earned this month with $1 donations to Extra Life. So, for instance, if you got that Twitch Prime, that good Twitch Prime, you can just get a free $1 to Extra Life if you just subscribe to Twitch Prime. So, thank you everyone for joining us and any donations in advance. I'm super excited to jump in here. So, we kind of come in on this like post-apocalyptic like ruined cityscape, a ton of terrifying and different places all about it, but we're going to zoom in to what presumably was at one point a airport. This kind of long strip of broken and shattered concrete and asphalt with the Ark where you all reside centered in it. A crashed and broken in half massive airline ship. A plane, a big giant 747 split in half with some of these large container crates, making up some loose walls and barriers, and just kind of filling out this humble little settlement here. And airplanes, yes. And so I think the first thing we need to do for no real reason is if you could all open up your character sheet and just hit the initiative button.
Why would you? Why would
just
you start
like let's just do that and we'll go from there.
Just for giggles.
Where is the initiative button?
I was like,
It's right by all the other dice rolling stuff.
It's just beside
Right
the
in the middle of
roll
the
a
page.
D6.
Found it.
It's the big button that says initiative.
Yeah, weird, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So we got a 3, a 6. So, okay, yeah, cool, good. So, yeah, we'll start with you here. So, Hank, what are you doing in the Ark usually, and how do you react to the sound of, I don't know, like a stampede or some kind of earthquake or something like that happening?
Stampede or an earthquake? Well, those are two distinctly different sounds. I don't know. I probably just crouch down next to Dog and see how Dog's reacting.
Dog's probably not feeling this, given how loud and destructive it sounds.
Yeah, I will stay out of the way, away from things that can fall on me.
Okay.
But yeah, that's about it.
Sure. Sounds good. Why don't you roll me a scout roll? So this is going to be your wits for your attribute and any ranks you have in scouting in order to find a place that maybe has the least amount of debris possible in the Ark.
Wow.
Well then.
All right. So Guilty Cajun is doing a very good job of showing us how the mechanics work. So in this game, 6s on most dice are these very beautiful success symbols, and 1s are radiation symbols. Since you succeeded and don't have to push your roll, those 1s don't mean anything bad this time. So you got 2 success symbols, which is amazing. So not only do you succeed, but you succeed with a stunt. So you can, for instance, not only succeed by finding a safe place, but you can do something else. So for instance, I will let you like see what's coming, or I will let you like warn somebody, or maybe grab something extra. What would you like to do?
I would probably like to see what's coming.
Great. So as you kind of rush through the arc, you find a kind of section of the airplane that's kind of jutting out from the rest of it. It's got a bunch of like old timey like dials and switches. It's kind of a weird section. Don't really understand it, but looking through the like grimy and battered piece of glass at the front of it, you see what looks to be a literal stampede of creatures coming towards the arc. And we're going to cut from that over to the other person who rolled a 6, which was Ira. So, Ira, what are you typically doing in the arc, and how do you react to this sound?
I mean, in the most cliche way possible, I'm probably beating someone up for their bullets.
Yeah. So you just like, as you just like,
I'm shaking
last
someone
haymaker-
down.
Yeah, as you just like slam someone down to the ground with that last haymaker, all of a sudden there's this massive like earthquake, terrible rumbling sound.
Cool. I'm gonna take the person I just beat up and use them as a human shield as I go outside to see what it is.
Great, yeah. You see something very similar to what Hank just saw. Is just like looks like dozens, if not maybe 100 or so, of like stampeding creatures. They're like, you've got a little bit of time, so it's hard, and they're kicking up like a lot of dust, so it's hard to tell what they are, but they're coming.
Cool. I don't have use for this person who I was gonna use as a human shield. So I'll just toss them to the side. And I'm gonna go get my scrapax.
Scrap hacks, yeah.
My scrapax.
Great. And I feel like I don't want to speak for you, but I feel as though you might head towards your boss,
Yeah.
Og. So, Og, what were you doing in the moments before this stampede?
Well, Og was probably behind a tattered curtain separating his den from the rest of the plane. I'd like to imagine it's in the pilot's cabin. He fancies himself pretty all that. He's sharpening a spike on his spiked bat, and as he hears the ruckus commence, he opens one of the old windows of the pilot's cabin out the nose of the plane. As he does so, he calls to his gang, "Rottweilers! Up and at 'em!"
It's a very good name for a gang.
I actually take it back. I don't want to be a part of your gang.
Because it's a
I
pun.
gotta go. I gotta not be here.
I tender my resignation immediately.
Yeah, with a punch to the throat. That's how I leave.
I don't want to readjust my like for this boss. I mean, it's both a dog and a pun.
Yep,
Amazing.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah. So, why don't you roll me your special skill for commanding your gang?
So I click on the thing and then I go roll.
Yep.
Okay, that's a roll.
Woof, you are very good at that skill, aren't you?
Yes.
So you rolled 2 1s, which are typically very bad, but you got 1 success, and that's all that matters. So
Nice.
you are able to gather everyone quickly and efficiently, and so you gathered them up. What are you doing? And you see Ira just rush in to your kind of cabin.
There are
Ira,
about
do you
10 of
say
us.
anything?
Sorry, there are about 10 of us in total, and we kind of form a line, or I gesture for people to form a line, and we kind of walk towards whatever's coming.
Yeah, Ira, as you see the rest of the gang and your boss headed towards the big stampede, do you want to say or do anything as that happens?
She doesn't say anything ever.
That's true. I forgot about that.
She will
Yeah.
never say a single thing ever.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stand like right on Og's flank just to make sure, just in case this is a distraction and someone's actually coming from inside the house.
Okay, great. The call's coming
Good to see
inside
you,
the
Ira.
plane. Awesome. So then we're gonna cut over from that all over to William. what are you doing, and how do you react to this?
Most likely, wherever they serve grog, that's where William likes to hang out.
Okay, great.
He's probably just reclining in a chair or whatever and just bullshitting, because that's what he does about
Good.
his stories out in the zone. Until the rumbling starts, he basically almost falls off his chair.
Yeah.
Outrageous bad accent. Oh, bloody hell, what was that then? And probably just rushes to a window to see what's going on out there.
Yeah, and you see, again, massive stampede of stuff.
Keep that grog on ice for me, Gov. I'll be right back. He's gonna kind of try and make his way to the roof to get a better angle on whatever is coming.
Okay, great. Are you primarily trying to like figure out what's going on, or just to get to a place, like get ready for fighting?
Probably just to get ready for fighting, because whatever is coming regardless. So
you got it. All right, sounds good. And last but not least, Emmett.
Well, on my side, I'm going to head toward the middle part of the plane and pull down the makeshift periscope that's there. And I'm going to tuck my elbows in, because otherwise I can't really maneuver, and just trying to get a look around and see what's coming.
Yeah, why don't you roll me some... I feel like this might be Know the Zone.
And I just hit roll, correct?
So hit Know the Zone, and it'll automatically add in the dice pool, and then hit roll. Okay, so that is 3 successes for Know the Zone. Very good. So, and that the other ones don't matter, because yeah, you 100% know what's going on. So this is a large pack of mutated animals, right? So you see it's a lot of like deer, there's probably a few bear in there, there's smaller creatures like critters too. However, you also see that they're not just mutated, they have rot on them. Rot is the kind of mutation in radiation that really isn't like the fun, I can eat people or spit acid now. It's the kills you stuff. These are rot creatures. They are really nasty, and you don't want to be near one of them, much less a couple dozen in a stampede. I'm going to say with that third success, they are not usually this active, so you would guess that something is up to make them be stampeding.
Can I look at where they're coming from, see if there's anything chasing them?
Right now, I'm gonna say there are a lot. There like it's a stampede, so there's a lot of like dust and stuff being kicked up. So it's hard to tell what's behind them. But you'd guess that either something was or is chasing them.
Okay, I'm going to drop the periscope and run toward Hog's office, I suppose.
The Ogfist, yeah.
The Ogfist, there it is.
Great.
Boo.
No, it's gonna be punny.
Amazing. Yeah, so we have Og and crew headed towards the giant stampede. We have Hank and William in safe places. So yeah, we'll cut to Emmett. You rush up to the Rottweilers as they are kind of facing down this massive stampede.
I'm gonna just wave my big arms around and say, "Rot beast, rot beast."
Can't miss them. What are they doing here?
They're being chased by something.
Rot beasts being chased? I don't like the sound of that.
And I'm gonna say
neither. I'm gonna run back inside. I can't fight back. No way.
And just to be clear, this stampede is on a direct collision course with the airplane. I just wanted to make sure that was a clear thing I made. I will say Hank and William, you probably can overhear this conversation. I don't think they're being exactly quiet about this. So, do you two want to? Are you two just staying?
How far away are they about?
I'd say you got like a solid couple minutes before
Mhm.
impact.
Hey, Ira. I know a guy. I think he might have some binoculars. Get a good look at what's going on. You mind looking around for Hank or William?
And I don't know where these binoculars are, but I'm gonna go try and find them.
Yeah. Also, I mean, William's literally on top of the plane. I don't think it's very
Found him.
difficult to find William.
Found him.
And I'm sure Hank will come slinking out with dog
Mhm.
because people are protection.
Yeah. So, William, you see most of the like people who are the like main fighters of the arc kind of gathered out in front of the plane, and Ira makes like direct eye contact with you. You're muted if you're using that beautiful British accent.
He's like, just kind of like, please don't hit me, love. Hi. Again.
Yes. Please no, not my face.
Not the other cheek.
My face, my beautiful face. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what you guys were. It's like, it's like, they're coming this way, lads. Like, there's not much we can do about it.
Can you
Just
see
hold up my
anything behind them?
packs.
Yeah, he's
dog, if you can find us a way out of here.
he's gonna use his binoculars and just kind of scout out to see what's kind of past or driving them onwards.
Great, yeah. Why don't we call that a scout roll, and then make sure you add in, I'll say, a gear bonus die for some binoculars.
Okay. Scout, and then a gear bonus, and then we hit roll.
Okay,
Woo!
2 successes.
Woo!
So you succeed with a stunt, which is you all are doing quite a bit. I'm sure that will not be the constant, but we'll find out.
I know, I'm waiting for me to have to roll and
so-
just fail.
For sure. So yeah, you can see just barely with your binoculars behind. You see a kind of ramshackled Jeep vehicle with looks to be about 4 or so individuals that have looks like large sticks with you don't know they're called these, but tasers on the
Mhm.
taped to the front.
Good old
And a
cattle
few
prod.
and a, yeah, and they seem to be very much agitating this stampede. With that bonus stunt, I will say you can definitely determine either you can I can tell you where they're coming from, or you can kind of look at where they might be trying to send the stampede specifically.
Where does it look like they're driving the stampede?
They're looking, so they are heading it directly towards the most fortified part of the arc, which is where you keep all your food and ammo and stuff. They're trying to hit you right in the vault.
Okay. So he's gonna yell out down to the crowd. It's like, lads, they're driving it with an iron chariot, and they're going for the vault.
What are y'all doing?
I'm
Wanna
gonna
still
leave
go
Og
with
and head
the
towards the
order?
vault.
Okay.
Holy smart.
Sorry, Og. Food's more important.
It is.
Don't let them take the grub.
All right. So who is it? Just Ira headed towards the vault?
Gonna grab my spike bat, and I'm gonna just trudge toward that, thinking, well, maybe Iris can protect me while I protect the stuff.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Well, if they're going, then I'm going.
Yeah. William's gonna keep like running towards on the top of the plane towards
Mhm.
over where the vault is.
Yeah, I'll say the vault is kind of a combination of like again these like shipping containers and smaller bits of detritus in the like tail of the plane. So what's the plan here? There's a stampede about a minute and a half out from just colliding with the back of this plane. What's the plan?
We need to divert them somewhere else.
Have we dealt with raw beasts before, or has Og?
Sure. I mean, if you want to really know about them, then it's going to be a know the zone roll.
Okay, sure thing. I'd yeah, know the zone. I do not know the zone, but I will try.
All right.
That's a 1.
That
Nick,
is a
that's a
failure.
There it is.
So
There's
this
the
is
roll
the
we're all waiting for.
dance. So if you would like, you may push this roll to try and succeed again and reroll all 4 of those dice. And then if you succeed, you succeed. And then for any of those beautiful little radiation symbols, like the one you have already, you will gain a mutation point, which is good. It gives you abilities, but also suffer some trauma to your wits.
Let us do it. So
All
I
right.
roll 4d6.
So you roll 4 more attribute dice.
Okay. Oh,
hey, congratulations. You
Nice.
succeeded. You got 1 success, but you also have 2 failure symbols. So you're going to gain 2 mutation points. So you should be
Nice.
up to, I believe you only had 1 mutation, or do you have 2?
I have 2, so I got
So you have
4
4
now.
4 mutation points. However, you also take 2 confusion.
Which is wits, right?
Yes, which is your wit. So you're just gonna click on the second skull there.
Right.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
You kind of think hard and you remember a really. So what do you want to know about rock beasts? I'll tell you kind of whatever you were thinking about.
I mean, are these things like 50 feet tall, or?
No, so that I can tell you for free that they're like the size of they're literally just like animals that have been infected by the rot. Like they're
so
not
like normal animals.
much different than normal animals. They just are like they're just ways of getting the rot.
Right. Okay. So they're not necessarily super dangerous, except that they have rot.
Yes.
Okay.
And if there's dozens of them, stampedes are also generally not safe.
Yeah. Okay. Is it so the stampede is on the way to the vault? Does it seem to be does it seem like there's a way to slant them off to one side or direct them away, or like the terrain?
They're currently running away from something right now. If you give them something else to run away from, they're animals, so they probably will. It's just a question of, can you do that, and can you do that from a safe enough distance, and all of those things.
Okay.
Because otherwise they're going to probably flatten the vault.
Yeah. What's loud? Any ideas, guys? We gotta get loud stuff and scary
stuff. Probably pick up the edge of a shipping container and just slam it on the ground. Drop that edge on the ground. I have a crazy high strength.
Okay.
I also have an idea, but I might need the book to get confident with the rule for pyrokinesis.
Pyrokinesis, so it's a mutation thing. So what I would have you do is you can spend some mutation points and we'll make a roll for it.
Okay. What I'm thinking is just literally sprout a big fire lane in front of them.
Okay.
See if that's going to distract them.
Totally. So,
and then make my nose bleed.
100% it will. Maybe. So it is how many mutation points would you like to spend? Do you only have 1 or 2? Do you have 2?
I have 2.
Okay. So I will say that the more mutation points you spend, the more it will divert. However, every time you do a mutation, you have to roll for a misfire because things don't always go the right way. So how many points do you want to spend? Also, thank you, Not Too Shabby. Please, would you like to mutate a play? You could, for $50, you could mutate like all the players. You could give them a bonus, or you can just make stuff.
Not friends anymore, Abby.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for donating, but we're not friends anymore.
And then
it's for the children.
How many
for the starving
points
children.
do you want to use here, Emmett?
Well, I'm gonna see if if whatever happened with that donation is gonna give me more mutation
Mutations
points.
are great. Sometimes.
Otherwise, it's gonna be a 2-pointer. I want to make a big fire.
All right, so roll me two d6, 2 attributes.
So clear the
So
dice.
the 2 of the yellow. So just like clear your dice pool and just roll 2 of the yellow attribute dice. Ooh, so that's 3.
Suck. That. What do you mean?
So you rolled 3 dice.
Right. I thought you said attribute is. Oh, mine is.
So you're
on
just rolling
3.
you're just rolling 2 dice, yeah.
Okay. 2. Oop. Roll. Oh. 3 and 2.
Okay. So no misfire happens. So also, Anna, you have +2 skill dice whenever you want it, and everyone else, roll me a d66
Ha! Ring get mutated.
as favoritism
that
is being played here.
Listen, she's my best friend. It's fine.
All right. So you need to re-roll. 66 is a re-roll. So William, you now are 4-armed. So go ahead and look that up in the book. Hank,
I'll,
you now are a rot eater. And
Nice.
Og, you also need to re-roll again. And
Okay.
Emmett, you have extreme reflexes. And Og, you 38.
Oh, that's kind of
Oh,
dope.
wait. 38. 38.
I'm also a rot eater.
How-
so
that's-
this,
how'd
we're
you
not
get-
afraid of these animals anymore.
38. Oh, you rolled. Okay, so you don't roll D66. You
Oh,
just have to click it because it's not a
gotcha.
D66. It's there we go. So 24. So you are now insectoid.
Nice.
As
With-
as the ambient radiation that is everywhere here, literally everywhere, there's a hot flash and the world around you changes and you all change with it. Amazing. Thank you so much. Not too shabby. Everyone else, remember, if you want weird stuff to happen, you can just donate, and you can make kind of whatever you want to happen. We're up to you. So amazing. So and then it is time for us to. So I will say so. As that all happens, as you tap into your mutation, Emmett, a huge like wave of radiation kind of like kicks off from that.
Oh,
And
great! It's my
however-
fault now.
it's now your fault. Yeah. So
100%.
describe the like firewall for me.
It
What does it
literally
look-
starts erupting from the ground, from one end of, I guess, where the vault is, and it just spreads as a line very fast, goes, and it tries to cut them off as closely as they are as possible to surprise the beast.
Okay. 100% awesome. So as that happens, you see most of these rot beasts start to like panic and stop and move away. So there's a lot of kind of panic and confusion as wild animals that just have a lot of fire appear in front of them might do. However, there is still a like jeep full of people with taser prods behind them. So they're still very agitated and confused. So you see that the massive stampede towards the vault has mostly stopped, but now you have a bunch of confused and scared and angry rot beasts just like about and out around the arc. So the stampede seems to be mostly taken care of. What are y'all doing now?
I want to try and take some pot shots at the guys in the jeep.
Okay, so you're gonna roll. This is gonna be your shoot skill.
Yep.
But I'm going to take off one skill die because they are kind of behind a giant thing of rot beasts.
Okay, so take off one skill.
Yep.
And then because of my 4-armed, I get to fight twice in a row.
Okay, nice. As you just two bows at the same time,
I think it's like
or
because I holding it with 2 arms,
Mhm.
and then each of the
Got
other
it.
arm has an arrow.
Two arrows at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, so we
Love
Legolasing
this.
this.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, so let's go with the first one.
That is nothing.
That's
No
nothing.
successes, no bad stuff.
And we'll go with the second one. Oh,
Okay, so nothing. So you can push those both, though, if you want.
I will push them both.
Great.
So I just re-roll them.
Roll them both again.
All right.
Well then.
And the second one? Okay.
Oh,
Amazing.
wow.
This is very good. So you're going to be very succeed. And yes, not too shabby. If you didn't, you can 1000% mutate the enemies. That'd be very fun for me personally.
Abby.
So the final total here is that you have you've succeeded on both rolls. You will take one trauma. You will take one fatigue as you are really pushing yourself. You just got these extra limbs and now you're using them to shoot a bow.
Yeah.
But you also do gain another mutation point. So you definitely, that is more than enough damage to just full on kill one of these 4 individuals. Nice. And I will say, I was going to limit you, but given the fact that you stunted so many times, I will say you can kill the driver.
Nice.
So that means I'm going to now roll for some NPCs to try and react quick enough to not have the car spin out. Okay, so I'm going to push my roll because that does not succeed even remotely. All right. So as William gets up and just Legolas's this person down, just like into the made kind of gun noises there for no reason. Into pew pew pew. Wait, it's a bow. Wait. Into the driver of this Jeep. It starts spinning out, and the kind of Jeep starts to careen towards the side. You see that the 3 remaining individuals leap out and are now on foot.
Nice.
I'm just gonna look at William. Rangers, I'll never understand them.
You're just gonna be like,
Amazing.
yeah, it works.
Now it's
certainly
4
does.
arms.
Totally meant to do that.
Amazing. So yeah, let's jump into it. So I guess we'll actually roll like a formal initiative now that the combat's actually going to happen instead of just getting order of operations here.
Okay.
So why don't you all roll me your initiative again here?
Sure thing. Do you want to still select our tokens or something?
It's all good. I'll just
Okay.
do it for y'all here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I took fatigue, so it's lower now.
As a fun part about this system, everyone, is that when you take damage, it makes you worse at that particular skill, which is fun for everyone but y'all.
So fun for you. It's fun for you
Yes.
and only you.
And the audience likes to see, difficulties and
Yeah,
drama.
the audience, including my best friend, wants to mutate the enemies, so it's fine.
Exactly. See, we're all on the same page here.
Too
Does
bad
it
I
also
can't.
affect the enemies?
Yes.
Oh.
So, all right. So first up is going to be Hank. What do you want to do, Hank? There's still a bunch of rot beasts around, and then there are 3 enemy mutants.
I would like Dog to help me find a way around the rot beast to the enemies that have the sticks.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for your dog skill then, I would say. So that's going to be your custom skill. Okay, that is 1 success. So if you would like, you may push it to try and stunt, but that is enough to succeed on the base of what you want.
Nah, I think I'm good with just 1 success. I want to play
All
it safe for a little
right.
while.
So you are able to that is your action, and then I will basically allow you to, that means that you're, so in combat you get one action and one maneuver. An action is going to be the skill roll. The maneuver is something supporting like moving, taking cover, aiming, that kind of fun stuff. So your action is going to be to navigate through this very wild thing of rot beasts, and your maneuver is going to be to move. So you are now past the rot beasts. I will say you are just pulling up the like range things here, making sure I use the right game terminology. You are we'll say near now the 3 individuals. So just one maneuver away from arm's length. So that's gonna be you. So we'll now go to the enemies. So or actually, so there's 3 people with the initiative of 4. So actually, as per rules, all of you need to roll off here, and that will determine the initiative. So, ooh, I got a 7. Ira and Og, go ahead and re-roll initiative. Okay, so it's going to be the order that we have in here. Great. So first up are the enemies. So one of them is going to rush up and from near, not arm's length, going to try and just tase you, Hank. So that's going to be like so. That is a success. You're going to take a point of damage, Hank, as one of these individuals just jabs you with the taser. Yeah, and you feel the electric shock kind of move through you. Note that they don't get a gear bonus because these are very ramshackle.
The taser part just falls off.
Yeah.
Just duct taped on there.
The other one is going to make a check to try and direct some of the rot beasts back towards you all. And that is a failure so far. Okay, so they pushed their roll and succeeded. So you see that one of them starts prodding towards some of the rot beasts more, and some of them are now headed back towards the group of you. So once we get to y'all's turns, we'll have to resolve that. And then the last one is actually going to go back to the Jeep and start fiddling with something in it that you all can't currently see. Hank, you're the closest, but like this is like a little bit off in the distance. So that's the enemies go. So Ira, there's currently a firewall and a rampaging pack of rot beasts between you and the enemies, but
yeah, can I just run? I'm just gonna run straight through them and try and get to the man in the truck.
Man in the truck. That is that. So that's gonna
Far.
be like a full turn of movement.
That's fine.
So I will give you the option of either just taking some bad stuff or rolling to try and take less. But if you fail, you'll get more.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
So I will say this would be a move roll.
Boo! I can't be indoor. Boo!
You're trying to get through this pack of
or
beasts.
I could force my way through this pack of beasts. No? Okay, you're not buying it? Fine.
Not coming in contact with the okay. So that's not a success. I don't know where the gear die come from.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
It was just on there.
If I will say, if you would like, you did get a +2 skill dice bonus to a roll, so you could try rolling those first real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So just
go ahead.
2.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, yeah. So you can push. Or
yeah,
you can
I'm gonna
fail.
have to.
All right. So you can roll 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna roll 4 attribute dice. So you succeed.
Hey.
You also take 2 fatigue and gain 2 mutation points.
Oh. Okay.
But you succeed. So you are able to, while it is very difficult because you are like dodging, dipping, and weaving through dozens of creatures.
Dip and dodge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You are through this pack of beasts.
Rot beasts are basically dodgeballs, right?
yeah, if you can dodge a rot beast, you can dodge.
You can dodge a ball. Yeah.
So you are now on the other side. You are near. You are like in near is the gang term to the person in the jeep, whereas everyone else is basically either like short or long distance.
Far or
from them.
hella far.
Right. Great. So that's Ira's go. Og.
Well, are the rot beasts still stampeding?
So there's not very many of them coming towards the vault now, but because of that check, if you remember, there are still some actually coming towards you and your gang.
I'm gonna grab your weapons, Rottweilers. Scare them off. Form a line.
All right. So I will say, why don't you roll your special gang skill to try and have them kind of spook the rot beasts that are coming towards you.
Yes. So if I'm doing it as well and it's low risk, I get +1 for each of them. Would you say this is low risk?
I would say not.
Oh, okay. Would you say like I'm doing with them? Do I get a
you are definitely doing it with them.
Okay. That's a roll. Okay, I succeed.
Okay, that is a succeed with a stunt. So do you have an idea of what you might want for that stunt?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have one of them. I have names for them, so let's go with Lenny.
Okay,
he's a quality goon name, really. 10 out of 10.
Thank you. It's from the player's handbook, but don't tell anyone that. Because there's not too much technology. He's gonna pull out a horn, like an animal horn, and he's gonna.
Yeah. Amazing. So yeah, the rot beasts kind of stop, and then do you have any they've stopped? That's your success, but you also have a stunt point to kind of do something extra with. Do you have an idea what you?
Yeah, not necessarily stop them, but like redirect them and change the stampede's direction all the way around.
Yeah, just a full like kind of 180. You got it. As the like. And everyone else kind of like shoos them away. The rot beasts that were coming towards you all turn around and begin rampaging away from you all. So very good use of your action. You also have a maneuver if you would like to like move or take cover or something.
I'm going to use my maneuver to wink at the guy that prodded them.
Okay, got it. Kind of like give you like a
come here often with your rot beasts.
They do not typically, unfortunately. Emmett, the bringer of fire.
I am the bringer of fire. Me using that mutation doesn't cause me any trauma, correct?
No.
Okay, just making sure. I was expecting it.
Not unless it misfires.
Which it didn't.
It did not misfire.
So I see Ira just bolt into the middle. So I'm by myself.
A little bit. I mean, the Rottweilers are still by the vault as well, but
okay, so I'm not by myself. And the beasts are going away.
The ones that were coming toward the vault have pretty much all gone in different directions, but like there's still like a bunch of these wild animals infected by the rot just kind of chilling, unhappy around your airplane home. So like not ideal.
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to move them after we're done with this. I'm gonna look. And there's still the people in Jeep, but on the other side of the beach.
So there's two people kind of near Hank, and one of them near Ira by the Jeep.
And one dead.
Yes.
Because we have
one got shot twice by the 4-armed Legolas.
I'm going to delay my action if I can. I'm gonna.
Yeah, totally. You let me know if you want to jump in on something. Yes. William.
All right. Seeing as how lucky I was with the last guy in the Jeep, and I find it super sus that the guy just went back into there, I'm gonna go take some more shots at him.
Mhm.
You
So I
guys
will
sus
say,
vote 'em out.
I actually need to let you know that you actually should be rolling one extra die because you do get the gear bonus for the bow on
Okay.
your shoot action. So make sure you add that in.
So gear bonus of 1 on the shoot action.
Yep.
All right, so let's fire the first one.
Okay. Okay, that's a success.
Ooh, all right.
So that'll do. How much damage does your bow do?
Just 1.
Okay. And then second one. Okay. So
I'll
that's
take it.
2 success. That's 2 damage to one of the individuals. Did you want to hit one of the 2 that are kind of near to the vault, or do you want to fire at the one by Ira?
I want to shoot at the one who is rummaging inside.
Okay, cool. So they're going to take 2 damage. That's not going to be enough to take them out. You
Mhm.
can push the roll to try and do more damage and get more successes.
Oh, I'll absolutely push the rolls.
All right, great. So you're going to re-roll all the dice that are grayed out. So that's going to be on the first one, 3 attribute, 1 skill, and 1 gear.
So 3 attribute,
Mhm.
1 skill, and 1 gear.
Rob Sanan donated $25 and wants me to mutate.
Hey, roll me a d66, please.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, William, you got a little debated there. So you're gonna take 2 more fatigue and gain 2 more mutation points. You have to
53 is a
re-roll that.
reroll, right?
Yeah, it's a reroll.
33.
33.
Ooh, puppeteer.
Is that what it is?
Got that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Puppeteer.
Puppeteer.
Yeah,
that's
Ooh.
all.
It's pretty nice. I'm about to use
Thanks,
it.
Sanan.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
And then did you push for the other one?
I will push for the second one. I haven't pushed
Okay.
for
Wait.
it yet.
So it's 2 attribute, 2 skill, and 1 gear.
2 skill, 1 gear. Let's do it.
No.
Ah.
All right. So you do still do 2 damage to this person. Yeah, here. I'm sure we'll see what the puppeteer mutation does in just a second. But as you fire out again, as you keep using all 4 of your arms, you feel like your muscles like stretching and like breaking in ways as you just like people aren't meant to have 4 arms, I guess. This is
Weird.
not like a normal thing. So you are starting to feel pretty fatigued at this point, I think. But you do indeed do 2 damage to that individual, so they are looking a lot weaker. So that is going to be your go, Hank.
Yes. So since I'm within near range of these 2 people, I would like to look one of them in the eyes and use my mutation of puppeteer.
Hey.
What does it do? Tell me.
I get to decide what his next action is.
That's cool as hell.
How many mutation points does that cost?
As many as I decide to spend.
Okay, how many do you decide to spend?
I'm going to spend 2.
Okay. So I need you to roll me 2 dice, 2 attribute dice.
Alrighty.
All right, no misfire. All right, so yeah, then that just succeeds.
Yes.
So you're gonna tell me what this person does next turn. So that's your action. Do you have a maneuver you would like to do?
No.
You got it. All right. So what does it look like as you use your mutation on them?
So I just kind of like get into his eye line and I stare at him and like my eyes bleed a little bit and they get all flickery, like hypnotic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They
I
just
I
perfect.
kind of whisper him to him, "That's not your friend. Kill him."
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a competitive work environment anyway. And just so I'm gonna roll for them. Luckily, this is not the one that got stabbed or shot, so they're not at a lower modifier here. So they succeed and are gonna do a point of damage to their friend. Although here, would you like them to push the roll?
Okay, so one of these things that says, like, if you force the victim to hurt themselves, they suffer extra weapon damage for every MP spent. I guess that wouldn't transfer over because I told them to attack someone else.
Correct.
Okay.
Would you like them to push the roll here and try and get more?
Yeah.
You got it.
Sure.
Hey, so they, wow, this is very good for you. So they take 1 damage as they overexert themselves and deal an extra to their ally. So that's very good for you. As you see, they kind of their friend who is about to like turn and stab at you, just like and is now very feebly going to try and attack you, Hank. As they now only have 1 strength left. They'll push the roll. All right, nothing happens. As you see now, like as they're like recovering from being tased, they're barely able to like swing at you with their taser. So that's the main enemies there. So the other one has gotten shot twice and is trying to scavenge around here. I think what we're gonna do is I'm going to roll a scout roll. I think is probably the best one. They're not amazing scouts, not gonna lie, but they are lucky. So they're going to pull out some kind of weird ramshackle device. Ira, I mean, I don't know how much you've studied anything, but it's
You think Ira can read?
the most I'll give you right now is it's blinking and beeping.
Oh,
And
good.
they like beep,
Cool.
beep. Yeah. Ira.
Love that for me. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Did I gain mutation points after mutating again?
Sure.
How many? 2, I assume, since I already had 2?
One per mutation that you get, I'll say.
Okay. Just because I want to get to arm's length and then bite him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
'Cause I have
so
corpse
you can do that
eater.
as you can do that as your maneuver to
Yep.
get in arm's length, and then so mutation points. So you have 3 mutations now, right?
Yeah, you do.
So you should have 3 mutation points. So you can spend as many as you would like, and I believe it does that much damage. I will say they are at 1.
But didn't I take mutation points from?
Oh, from pushing yourself as well. Yeah.
So I'm at
So
5.
Yeah.
No, 6 now because I
That's 5,
pushed
6?
myself. Yeah, I'm
There
at
you
6
go.
now. Yeah, I'd like to use corpse eater and just try and bite off his arm.
Great. So how many are you going to spend? I will say they're at 1 health.
Oh, well, then I'll just use 1 if we already
cool.
know they're at 1 health.
So roll an attribute die. The yellow dice.
Yep.
All right. No misfire. We'll get there. We will get there.
No. No, please.
So go ahead. And that actually just succeeds. That means because mutations just work. So
Delicious
describe this.
flesh. I think there's like just the slightest bit of like rabid foam starts at the corner of Ira's mouth, and she just lashes forward, grabs onto his arm with her like very sharp teeth, and just tears down, taking a giant chunk of flesh out of his arm.
Amazing.
Preferably the arm holding the beeping box.
Yeah,
That's
100%. As the like beeping box like clatters to the ground, still beeping though.
Yeah, it's not going to
very
stop me from
ominously.
getting caught in an explosion, but it's cool.
At least you successfully disarmed him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yes, he is disarmed
Bad joke.
and down.
Disarmed, right?
And
Very
I technically ate 2 rations because that counts.
Sure did.
I ate 2 rations of this
Sure
vampire.
did.
Just a little mid-fight snack.
I don't know
Yeah, I
how to
was
feel
hungry.
about that.
I was hungry. It's fine. It's
Hey,
no.
they're your employee, Og.
Yeah, you hired it. I think he hired it. He hired Ira so she doesn't ever bite off his arm. I think is the issue.
Let's go with that one. So what's the situation right now? There's one that
So there's 2 individuals left.
Mhm.
Both of them are some degree of injured,
Mhm.
as they got puppet mastered.
Mhm.
But there's the rot beasts. Some of them are starting to disperse out and about, but most of them are just kind of in like a confused and angry clump. None of them are coming towards the
Okay.
arc
And
anymore.
we're short or near
from what?
the presumable enemies.
Short.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna close to arm's length 2 maneuvers, I think.
All right, you got it. So that's going to be your turn. Are you taking? I'm guessing your whole gang is.
Well,
is
that's up to
going.
them. I didn't command them to, so.
Oh, got it.
Now look at you letting your
I
gang
think
have
that-
autonomy. Look at you.
Wow. I think probably their actually primary concern is not like the 2 injured people, but the like herd. So they're gonna keep just do their best to keep them at bay here, and make sure nothing accelerates.
Blow that
here.
horn, Lenny. Sorry, blow that horn, Lenny.
There it is. Amazing. Emmett.
Well, seeing Og going toward the guys, I'm gonna follow.
Okay, so it's 1 maneuver to get in near range. If you want to do something from near, you can. Otherwise, if you want to get an arm's length, that's going to be your action essentially. Luckily, the herd is thinned enough to this point that you don't have to do what Ira did, because also you're not trying to like rush through the entire thick of it.
They're little woodland creatures. I'm sorry I wanted to run through them.
I mean, some of them are. Some of those
Everything
are like
is
deer and
small
stuff.
woodland creatures to Ira.
Is Ira a Disney princess now?
Did we not
Clearly,
think? Do we
sure.
not think she was from the
Disney.
beginning?
Disney's so on. This is so on brand for
Yeah.
Disney.
Did
yeah.
we not think a hulking 6'2" wall of a woman was a Disney princess? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, it is now.
My favorite part from Tangled was when she just ate a person live.
Yeah. Straight up bit off a chunk from some man's arm and just ate it.
I mean, it's more like she doesn't sing to control him; she just grunts.
Yeah, exactly.
I prefer that. I'm going to go to short range
Okay.
and hold.
You got
I'm
it.
a bit squishy.
Actually,
so-
you held. So I will say you can use that held action to get up in arm's length and then do whatever you're trying to do here.
Oh, in that case,
Yeah, because I forgot you held. So go ahead.
well, in that case, somebody's gonna get bat.
All right, do it. Make sure you add in the gear bonus die
Let's see, 5.
because you are using a weapon.
Really, what is a head on a neck but a T-ball tee?
I mean,
Profound.
You're welcome. You can have that one for free.
All right, so that is a success. How much damage does your bat do?
2.
All right. Well, I'm not even going to try and tempt you to push it because that's just going to knock that one of them out because they don't have a ton of health because these are the starter enemies. So, yeah. Describe what happens.
Well, I stroll over to them, and I will simply swing once, and look at the other one and say, "The doctor is in."
Yeah, I think I'm going to roll their empathy here.
I don't know
I'm
what
going on a
the
limb and
Predators
say,
are gonna
don't-
run.
I don't think doctors use spike bats. I'm gonna go on a limb.
Are
Because
you
he's
a
just gonna
doctor?
look at you.
I'm
Oh.
not
What do you
a
mean?
doctor.
Doc's always used a spike bat. Only when it's killing people, though.
Yeah. Wow, I got a success on their empathy roll, so they actually don't break. So they're gonna stick around.
Don't worry, not for long.
Yeah, I did. That wasn't really the point of these individuals. So, William.
Okay, so seeing as I only have 1 arrow left, I can't actually shoot twice. So I'll just shoot once.
You got it.
Let's do this. Gear bonus. Gotta make sure to add that.
Wow, you have a lot of agility. You took so much, and you still have 2 left. Awesome.
I still have 2 left. That's right.
Are you pushing it?
Of course.
All right.
Ah,
Oof,
Almost
nothing.
the same roll.
Nothing.
No, nothing good, nothing bad. And it just fires past the individual.
and then because I'm out of ammo, I'm
Mhm.
going to use my mutation
Mhm.
to basically spider climb my way down the side of the plane and get onto the ground.
Nice. Is that just 1 mutation point to
Yeah.
climb down stuff? Yeah. Roll an attribute die.
Watch me fail. Oh no.
Still no misfire.
Just
Chat,
flat on
there
my
will be
face.
one this session. I
I
promise.
was like, watch me be the one person who fails.
Amazing. Awesome. If only. Hank,
Right.
there's just
so,
one more individual. They are very injured.
I think I'm just going to pull out my slingshot and try to shoot him.
Yeah, do it. Make sure you add the gear bonus die.
Is this like a fight or something? I can't remember.
So it's shoot
Shoot. Yes, that's it.
Pew pew
and
pew.
then add
You know
in the
the
gear
sound
die.
Slingshots make.
Yeah. Like slingshots do. That is
Bing.
more than enough to bop them down. As the last enemy falls, a tranquility is an interesting word for the post-apocalypse, but something akin to that falls over the ark.
Is the beeping still going?
Yes.
We should get rid of that.
So there's a tranquility except for the beep beep. So we're out of combat, so we can go more free flowing now. What are y'all doing?
An alt or a beep.
I'm gonna pick up the box and hand it to Og because
Okay.
I don't know what
you
it
have
is.
you have it's really warm box that's beeping, and every time it beeps it like slightly shakes.
Have fun, Og. I'm gonna hand it to you.
Og looks at Ira, kind of confused. Looks back at the box. Was it?
I will say also the gang and like some other merry members of the Ark are like shooing the rock piece away now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're herders now.
Yeah.
Aw. Ira looks genuinely confused as to what this beeping box is.
Do you think it's maybe one of them legendary jack boxes?
I don't know. Why don't you come down here and take a look?
No. You haven't heard the stories? Apparently, if you spin a lever or something, a tiny man called Jack jumps out and murders you or something.
I think I heard of that. Jack the Ripper.
No. That was a guy at Settlement who killed everybody.
Man, you know a lot about the old world.
No. Jack at the Settlement down the road just murdered everybody. That's why they call him Jack the Ripper.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Og's gonna grab the box, kind of shake it, listen to it. Is it heavy?
It's pretty heavy. Could you just roll me 2 dice and not roll a 1 for shaking this box?
Oh man, I'm standing right here.
Just roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Okay, you didn't roll a 1, so it's okay. You shake it and nothing happens.
Go us.
We're just like, what is this thing? Like,
Weird. Why
What's
is
this?
it beeping?
Boss, can I see?
He just hands it over. What do you think it is?
Go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna put it to my
zone,
ear.
or comprehend, I should say.
Emmett starts shaking the box.
No. Comprehend and roll.
2 successes. Yeah, this is 1000% a bomb, yo. This is
Oh.
gonna blow up. Yeah, they wanted to blow up the rot beast so they didn't have to deal with them after they broke your base. So they brought a bomb. With an
Oh.
extra stunt, you can either know how long until it blows up, or you can try and disarm it. You can either know how to disarm it or know how long it's got until it blows up.
I'd like to know how to disarm it.
Okay, great. So you have an idea. It's going to take a roll because you don't know how long it has until it blows up. So, time might be of the essence here.
You're a surgeon. This should be great.
Usually I operate on things that are squishy,
Alive.
not meddling.
Mhm.
So this is a bomb. I suggest you all step away very far.
yeah,
Aye,
don't worry,
aye.
bruv. I believe you got this. I need to not hide behind Ira.
That's fair.
Very, very smart choice, I think. Yeah, why don't
Possibly
you?
the best choice any of us have made in this game
So far, honestly. I don't know. The shaking the box was pretty good. Yeah, why don't you roll to try and disarm it? I will say, I will let this either be like a. I'll say this will be a wits roll, and we'll make it still a comprehend us. I'll say to because you and I'll give you one bonus skill die because of that stunt.
So I'm gonna pull out my stethoscope and just start touching it at places. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm used to being like operating on living things, so
Hey,
That is
Two
two
successes.
successes.
let's go.
Y'all are rolling really hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop! Don't curse us,
What? I would never.
Robert.
So yeah, you are able to like clip some wires and detach some stuff, and you see inside this little box is actually something I don't know if any of you have ever seen because it's not something like jury rig. Like this isn't like somebody just took some bullets and put it inside a like can with some shrapnel. You see this weird like kind of brick like kind of tannish material.
I squish it.
Yeah, it's kind of squishy. You don't know. I'll say with that stunt, this is something like pre-extinction. This is like what was it, like D7, something like that, or maybe A5, B.
It's squishy. That's the important part.
Yeah, a letter and a number.
I'm gonna pull out the detonator. Whoop.
Mhm. Yeah.
How much do I know about it?
It blows up really good.
Okay.
Is that one of them clay explosives that I've heard about?
So I disarmed it, correct?
Mm-hmm. So
I
like
take my bat
it's
and
not
swing
gonna
at it and just.
Okay. I don't think that does
That's
anything.
correct. If it's
don't-
C4, it doesn't.
Yeah,
do
it just doesn't do anything.
I fixed it.
Sticks to the bat.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Yeah.
Siri, not you.
You now have some C4 on your back. Congrats.
Smart thinking, friend.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Um,
Can you say that? I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry.
Og,
Smart thinking, friend.
I got the brains.
as also you're sitting there, you notice that like the Jeep has like some like symbols painted on it, and you notice the Garrotters. They are kind of another group here. I would say you probably haven't had that much problem with them. You know that they do they're kind of more nomadic. They drive around a lot of like Jeeps and stuff typically, but they do have like they're in this like large kind of glass house that has a lot of old like dead plants. So they call it, the brown house. Um, and that's where their like main base is.
But we know that
um,
symbol.
yeah.
We've seen that before.
Yeah,
They weren't friends, but they weren't enemies. They just.
correct.
We should take this back to the elders.
Agreed. Now, wonder. I'm gonna start poking the guy that I just batted away, and wonder what's on them.
Yeah, so you have now, if you would like, 3 taser sticks.
Taser
They
sticks.
they didn't really have any other armor. I'll say there's like a few. They didn't really have like rations of water and food on them because this wasn't really an extended trip. But they have some. I'll say there's some bullets on them. You can split up. I'll say 6 bullets between you all if you like. And yeah, and also William, you're able to get your arrows back.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Need to go buy some more of those.
Reusable ammunition.
Yeah, so you take the C4 to like the leaders of the arc, like some of the elders. You see she kind of like looks it over. Huh. What is this?
That, dear elder, it is, well, was a bomb of sort. It seems to be pre this. It's
From the
very
old world.
yes.
Hmm.
As much as I know right now, it is inert. It's not gonna hurt anyone. As a proof, I smashed it real good.
Well, good. I do like that. Well, I think there's only really kind of two things we can do with this. Either trade it, it sounds like it's pretty valuable, or use it to blow up whoever tried to blow us up.
Ooh, I like option 2.
Oh, I mean, we can reform the thing. I mean, it's just clay, so we can just make a ball, a cube.
I mean, I don't know how this works.
I can figure out how to put it back the opposite of
It's
what I
kind
did.
of like puts it back in your hand and is like, also, just as future reference, maybe don't put bombs in the hands of your like leader next time. Maybe just like you hold onto the bombs for a bit.
It was safe. I made sure it was safe.
It's you did say it's a bomb, and like I don't, that just doesn't. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I just
Okay.
I've lived this long because I don't hold on to bombs. That's just been my policy.
Now I'm the one holding the bomb, right?
Yes.
Ira, here you go.
Elder,
Yeah, this tracks.
do I have your permission to grab some bullets and deliver this bomb?
Sounds good to me.
Og will nod.
I'm gonna use the
kind of-
C4 as like a stress ball.
I mean, yeah.
This trash.
I mean, yeah, it won't do anything. It's just like a weird kind of
C4 is a stress ball.
plastic explosive. Yeah. So I'll say you all will get 3 bullets, to kind of provision you, for your journey here.
I'm
bullets.
gonna go over to William. Nice shooting.
Yeah. You see that shot from way far away? Totally meant it. 100% natural. Just pure talent.
Og is gonna kind of frown at you. Well, let's hope there's more of that. There's more where that came from.
All right.
This is your tryout.
Wait, for what?
He hands you the handle of a pistol and 6 bullets.
Ooh. Alrighty then.
Dang.
Quick, turn it on Og. Shoot him in the face. Go.
That is 2 damage for a 1 bonus, just so you know.
I will say also, if y'all would like to recover some of the damage and trauma you've taken, if you eat a ration of grub, you will recover any damage you've taken.
Oh, what?
And
that when I ate the dude.
oh, there you go. So if you had taken, had you taken damage when you?
No, it's only fatigue.
Okay, so fatigue. If you just drink a ration of water, I'll say the arc will supply you each with 1 ration of water.
Hell yeah.
So you can, if you have rations of water, you can drink them and it will cover some fatigue.
Just 1.
Yep, 1 per 1
Gotcha.
before you set back out. So what's the plan? I mean, again, you could try and go negotiate to trade for something cool with this bomb, or you can go and try and place it in the Garrotters'
Brown house.
base.
I
Okay.
like
Yeah, the brown house.
I like the idea of returning the Jeep and the bomb back to them. Perhaps
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
perhaps
Yeah.
in some amalgamation together.
Okay. So I'm going to say that a little bit of
Bomb
work
car,
is probably
bomb
going to
car,
need to be
bomb
done on the car to make it work again. Because it did crash. Someone did make it crash by shooting the driver very intentionally. So
We'll never know whom.
Yeah, no idea.
No
who knows? So none of you are like gearheads. But I will let you, anyone who wants to, make a wits roll to try and get the car back up and
Kind of
running.
good at
A
that.
wits roll.
Yeah.
I'll let someone else make a wits
Same.
roll.
Just
Actually,
straight wits.
Wait, I'm actually good at wits too.
I mean, I got a 4.
Me too. So
Right, so it's
Sit
fine.
over
Your
here with
idea, go
my-
for it.
okay.
Hog will stand by, helping them, getting them whatever they need, wrenches, whatever.
I'll say if Og's helping out, and Hank, if you want to help as
Yeah.
well, they'll each add a skill die,
Okay.
so you can add in 2 skill dice for yourself.
Cool.
Don't get used to me being nice.
Nope.
William, no.
And the
That's
car
not gonna do
exploded.
it.
Yeah.
So would you like
We
to
don't even
push
need
it?
Yes.
C4. We can explode
Push
the car on our
it.
own.
Push it real
Push
good.
it. All right. Oh God!
Ooh, so this is our first real failure of this game.
Fixing a
Oh,
car.
So
I'm glad it's
you
you.
gain, first of all, you get 2 more mutation points. Congrats.
That gets me
You
up
also-
to 10.
Nice. You also, that is your maximum. You can't have any more, so you might want to spend those soon. You also gain 2 confusion.
Actually, we know.
And the car is not salvageable. It is salvageable in that you can get like metal bits and scrap from it, but you did too good a job. You did too good sabotaging their ability to drive around your base. So yeah,
So I take 3 confusion from that.
2
2
because you had 2 total.
3,000.
Oh yeah, no 3.
Yeah.
You take 3 total confusion.
Yeah.
Yes.
How's that 4 wits doing for you now, William?
Mhm.
I've still got 1 left. Still fine.
You're not wrong. So and to recover wits, you need to sleep. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's really not my fault because the discombobulator in there is totally borked up, and that was somebody else.
Imagine if we had a vehicle, you could sleep on the way.
I can carry him like a small child.
Just get like a baby harness for him.
Yeah, get him a baby
Aw.
Bjorn. Bold of you to assume I haven't done that for Og already. How dare.
But Og keeps that on the hush.
Yeah, please.
I thought we had a deal, Ira.
That's why she doesn't talk.
Ain't no
If you-
snitch.
If she could talk the things she would say.
Incapable of
Yeah.
snitching. So, what's the plan?
I'd like to spend the time that they're fixing,
Yeah,
anti-fixing the Jeep, to
Yes.
just see if I can
Attempting.
put the bomb back together and not have it blow up in my face.
Great. Let's get a comprehend roll to see how successful this is.
It's-
Hint
If you're
you
doing
back
that
my
far away
stress
from
ball.
us.
Ira, would you like to help?
Sure.
All
Go
right,
ahead and add an
comprehend. You
extra
said.
skill die. Mhm.
I think it's a reverse stress ball. When you squeeze it, everyone around you
You're
gets stressed out.
So stressed they explode. Yeah. Okay,
damn it.
you can push it.
Oh yeah, I was pushing this. Let's see. So I just
So you re-roll everything but that 1. So it's going to be 2 yellow and 2 green.
okay, like so.
Yes.
I don't know how to put it back together.
Oh, it looks like it's
Okay.
exploding.
Everyone is failing outside of combat. So you first of all also take 2. You take 2 confusion. As I'll give you a choice. Either you lose most of the C4, like you ruin most of it, or you think you've made a bomb.
Ooh.
Oh no, I made a bomb.
Cool. So yes, you re-put together the box and it starts beeping.
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry. Say that again.
You put together a box and it starts beeping. Like you did it. You put the bomb together.
Beep.
Beep.
Yep.
Beep. Beep.
Here you go, Ira. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Cool.
You were a great help. I could
I'm
not
the
have
only
done it
one who
without
could
you.
probably withstand an explosion in this group is really what
That
it
is
is.
not what I'm thinking about.
Uh-huh. I'm not the only one who can definitely withstand an explosion.
Do I get any mutation points?
Oh yeah, you also get 2 mutation points.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I am
So it's not all
confused.
bad news.
I could use that harness right about now.
So, an unsuccessful bomb and Jeep repair attempt later. What's the move here, y'all? Where y'all?
Are we
What's the
going to the
plan?
Brown House?
You want to leg it?
Yeah, why not? Dog will find us a way.
Sounds like you need to roll me for the skill to guide the group then.
All right. Which would normally be scout roll?
Normally be scout roll, but if you're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
have
doing the-
dog do
yeah,
it, then I'll let
yeah.
you use your special dog skill.
Dog, can you do some of the skills for me? Which is why I was asking.
Totally. And also, how much of the gang is coming? Is the entire? Are you like fully just bringing 15 people?
The posse.
Yes.
Okay,
We
cool.
roll it up,
Unequivocally.
the whole party.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you want me to roll for that?
I mean, you don't have to roll. Like they follow your orders if you bring in them all. That's just gonna
Okay.
make it obvious.
Oh yeah. So I have to provide for them outside of the arc.
Mhm.
Okay, so I got to stock up. Okay.
Yeah. So if this journey takes more, I will say it's like I'll say I mean it's not a very far drive to the
Mhm.
Brown House,
Rub it in.
but it's probably about a half a day's walk.
Mhm.
Um,
So I have 8 rations and 4 food.
8 rations and 4 food.
Yeah,
those are the same
sorry,
thing.
I can talk.
4 water.
Yeah, that one,
Got it.
that kind of food, the
Yes.
liquid kind.
Yes.
Just eat corpses. I don't understand.
We can. One of my people has I forget what the in-game thing is. Zone cook and butcher.
Okay.
So they can probably butcher up anything we find.
Okay.
Brought beasts. There are plenty of them around.
There sure are.
But
But usually eating them does fill you with rot, which is
yeah.
generally why you don't do that. But yeah, you can
Yeah.
certainly do that.
Zone cook, you have mastered the art of cooking contaminated food from the zone well enough to purge it from the rot.
Oh, right then. Well,
We'll jump to that.
we'll see if that is necessary then, I guess. So, with one success, the beginning of this journey is off to a success. So, you all begin the trek out to the wider city, leaving the kind of like airport complex that you all live in. So I'm going to say so we have Hank and Dog kind of leading the pack. Who is well, I'll say give me 2 people who are probably the main lookouts for the party here.
Not me, but I can definitely do it.
I mean,
Because I probably, with my current wits, I can't see the front of my nose.
Maybe with William and Emmett's wits, maybe Ira and Og should.
I mean, I got some skills, but you
I-
know.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
not
have any
great right
skill.
now.
I don't have any skill in Scout.
I've got a 3 in scout at the moment.
Maybe you should still go,
So,
William.
and I will say, anyone who
Others.
doesn't scout may also try and know the zone to try and gain more information about the Brown
But
House.
I also
I
have
would know
I also have know the zone as well. So
Ranger.
As do I.
Hey,
Well, you're
Ranger.
guiding the group,
Yeah, I
so
know.
you're spoken for on this little skills challenge for now. But so you can make whatever roles you want, whether you're trying to figure out stuff about the Brown House or keeping
I'll
an eye
scout
out here.
if
I'll scout as well.
Og and Emmett want to roll know the zone.
Sure. Know the zone. Rolling for know the zone. Is that a 1 or a 6?
So 1.
So
That is a 1.
That's a bad symbol. That's a no.
That's a
Um,
know the zone.
So far we have 0 successes on any of
Come on,
those.
Emmett.
I want to push it, but like it's a bad
You sure
idea.
can.
it's genuinely
Maybe.
a bad idea.
I can't afford to push my roll.
Mm.
I mean, I can definitely try scout. I have 1 die.
All right, do it. I mean, rolling. I mean, unless you push it, bad things can't really happen. So far, all of you are failing.
Okay,
I don't
Nobody
even
would know
box.
anything.
screw it. Let's
Told you
push
they
it.
were useless.
Let's
Okay,
push
great.
it.
Roll 2 attribute dice.
Okay.
I gotta
Yeah,
be
I'm
box.
knowing the zone. I am
God
not
dang
knowing
it.
the zone.
That's brutal. You take 2. You take 2
Big
confusion.
confusion. Okay.
And,
But you get
and 2
mutation points.
mutation points.
Uh-huh.
And you have all failed. So none of you have ever been to the Brown House, I guess. And you're going to be entirely surprised by something. So as you all are walking towards the Brown House, kind of moving through the different alleyways, you see Dog and Hank kind of leading both through knowledge, and Dog just like keeping a scent out. You're avoiding like large sections of rot and also some like destroyed and broken roads and bridges as you meander through these long abandoned alleyways and through these massive skyscrapers. But as you all kind of turn around a corner, you see there is a Garroder's Jeep with 4 individuals sitting there. The car was off, and so you did not hear them at all. And they see you there, and I mean they don't immediately move to fight you, but you see one of the individuals. You see a four-armed woman kind of
One of you is
step
gonna have to
out.
change.
Step out from the truck and kind of, all right, what are you all doing here?
What do you think we're doing here?
This is Garroder's territory. I think you all best leave.
How many are they?
So there's 4 of them in the total in the Jeep right now.
That's Robbie
but
speak. There's 17 others hiding.
Oh shit.
They do appear to have guns, though, I will say.
Okay, we've guns too.
We do.
I'm gonna.
We have a bomb that I can yeet.
That's gonna surprise them for sure.
Yeah.
So just so I understand this, manipulate does what again?
That's a great question that I totally know off the top of my head, but
Manipulate is like
Nice.
inflict
yeah.
doubt.
I believe, yeah, that would be what. So
Uh-huh.
if, for instance, we were getting into a social encounter,
Mhm.
that would be 100% something you could do.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly walk a little closer to this 4-armed lady.
Mhm.
I think the ground under my 2 feet is my territory.
Ooh,
Capiche? I'm gonna. Do you want me to roll
Yeah, that's
manipulate?
Yes, please. I will give you 1 bonus die because you do have so many people behind you. You do
Okay.
outnumber them, so I'll give you a bonus skill die.
I got chills when you said that.
That was very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
That is nothing.
Okay, so nothing. You
So we're
can
gonna push that.
it. Okay, great.
Let's go. There it is.
One.
1 success, so you will inflict 1 point of doubt
Okay.
onto them. As you kind of take some steps forward towards her, she meets you and takes 2 larger steps forward, and like kind of, I mean, she's a bit smaller than Ira, but she does have 4 arms. And kind of like does a little like flexing and kind of looks down at you, and says, well, then why don't you take your territory back and away from me? And I'm going to roll their roll here. So they now have that much, and they're not that skilled at it, but okay. So you will take 1 point of doubt as
Okay.
she kind of like flexes, and you see now she's wearing obviously like super scavenged clothes, but there are 4 small pistols on like a gun belt.
4.
4, 1 for each hand.
Yeah, she has 4 arms.
That are like that like are like on like holstered, so they're ready to just be pulled out at any time. And you see the other 3 Garrotters, who are usually named that because they have like tattoos around their necks, and also they have like rot beasts all the time. You see they're like they look very ready for something to go on. So you don't have to be the only one that kind of is doing something.
While that confrontation's happening,
Yeah.
I would like to sneak away.
Roll a sneak.
Wow. Okay, Hank.
And goodbye.
Adios.
Okay, that is a success. So you, while this kind of like standoff is going on, you are able to kind of dip into another alley. What are you trying to do here?
I just want to like sneak out of sight and then like crawl under their vehicle.
Ooh.
Okay, that is definitely going to need another stealth roll because that is, and that is going to be at a. I'm going to say you're only going to get 1 of your skill die because there are 3 people in the vehicle, so that's going to be a lot more difficult. So go ahead, you have your full attribute dice, but only 1 skill die for this.
Ooh.
Dang.
So you are underneath the vehicle.
It's gonna be real awkward when I throw this bomb and it explodes on their vehicle.
Well, you see, my plan is to emulate what William did to the other vehicle earlier.
Start
Yeah.
ripping out
Fixing it?
cables. We don't want you to fix their car.
We're gonna move back to this standoff here between Og and the woman, and then everyone else. So what is everyone else doing as well? What's the next thing that happens here? As the woman is kind of like staring down Og, and the other 3 are kind of looking at the rest of you.
Can I back up Og and intimidate?
Yeah. So
With just
that's
my sheer presence?
that is your special skill.
Mm-hmm. 1 success.
Okay. So you can push to try and get more.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So what, 4 and 1?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Well, you get another mutation point and take a
Yeah.
point of doubt as you kind of like do the like crossing your arms to make your muscles look even bigger. You've got like this bomb on you. And you see she kind
Still
of like
beeping.
yeah, she like takes a look at you and like for a second kind of like looks to be considering, but then doesn't seem nearly as phased as you hoped.
Can I use my mutation?
Yeah, what is that?
I have Man Beast, so I'm going to use my Bestial Roar ability.
Okay, what does that do?
1 enemy per mutation point spent at up to near range suffers 1 point of doubt.
All right. So how many enemies are you going to target?
There's 3 of them.
There's 4 total. There's the 3 in the truck, and there's the 1 for
Lady.
woman.
I will spend all 4 points on that.
All right, roll me 4 attribute dice. Come on, this one's got to be a misfire, right?
Stop wishing ill will upon us.
Hey,
Ooh.
there it is. Oh yeah. So I need you to roll me just 1 more die.
1 more die? Okay.
Mhm.
Oh no!
Your mutant powers run amok, and you suffer 1 point of permanent trauma. So first of all, you one of your stats lower by 1. You choose which attribute is affected. At the same time, you develop a new mutation. Roll me D66.
Oh no!
Nice.
Oh God.
Oh no! Oh, that's a reroll, isn't it?
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm just
Amphibian.
amphibian. So as you kind of channel your inner bestial nature and kind of roar out, you see your hands start to web and gills open up on your side. As I mean, definitely everyone suffers a point of doubt, as that's not normal, and
That's
like
freaky.
even more abnormal than like normal. Like everyone's a mutant, but like that's weird.
But you're extra creepy.
but
Badger with gills.
and as you do that, you see the woman kind of takes like just the tiniest bit of a step back, but doesn't like leave the kind of stare off with you all.
I'm gonna.
And the
I want to use manipulation as well on my side.
please, what are you doing to do?
I'm going to take a good look in her eyes and simply say, wherever he goes, I'm gonna point to Og. Things tends to happen, and I'm gonna point to William. I think it'd be best to just leave now.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Og,
I'll
stop
give you a bonus
mutating
skill
people. What the
die.
hell?
I'm gonna give you a bonus skill die on that.
Oh, a bonus one?
Okay.
That case.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an extra one.
Just a 2.
But that is another point of doubt. She is looking pretty doubtful at this moment. At this point, though, we'll get to whatever Hank's doing in just a second. But actually, I would like Hank one. Can you roll me a scout roll?
Is this going to use my skills, or can I use the dogs? Because technically,
Your dog wouldn't know what this means if they see it, and wouldn't also be able to communicate it to you.
Well, we have an almost telepathic bond.
Almost is the operative word.
It's fine.
Unless, listen, if somebody donates to Extra Life and says that you can literally telepathically speak to your dog, then I'm super down for that.
I'm gonna do what I always do. 1 success.
Yeah, hey, that's in the system. That's literally all you need, just a singular 6. So, as you are sneaking under, you notice, kind of in the car, but out of view of anyone that's not in it, kind of like in near like the glove compartment of where the sheep would be, there is something that's pretty rare around here. It's a like walkie-talkie radio.
I was gonna say another bomb.
No, no, those are quite common. People make bombs all the time here. Not C4 bombs, but bombs in general. But they have a radio in the car.
Can I take it?
You could certainly try. I would say that it would be a move roll at like -2, -3 skill dice to try and grab a radio out of a car with 3 other people in it.
Okay.
They're not like they're decently distracted, but like you know, you're like there's a person sitting in the seat with the radio, like walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
You can try. Was that for the radio stealing?
Yeah.
All right.
go.
Radio.
The dice have spoken. With those stunts, where do you want to be? Like, are you staying under the car with the radio? Are you rushing back off with the radio? What are you doing here?
Well, I haven't cut their brake lines or blown up their engine yet. So...
I think I should have brought my manual, the Cars for Dummy.
Yeah.
I made it myself, of course.
Yeah, the manual, you know, the manual for Cars So Easy that, you know, kids can read it. And it's Cars for Kids.
Yeah, well, it's made by
I
the company.
think I will kind of sneak off back to Dog and have him bring it back to the group.
Okay, got it. So you stay under the car and Dog takes the radio. Got it.
Yeah.
And yeah, with three successes, I can't really. There's no way for me to really wiggle out of that. Great. Back to everyone else. The 4-armed woman doesn't know that happens, so she's going to kind of look at you all and say, "I don't think this is gonna go how you think it's gonna go if something starts here. So, suggest just finding another path." She's very much diminished empathy. Going to roll. Wow. Even with only one empathy left, she still manages to inflict a point of doubt on Og, because Og, you seem to be kind of leading the pack here, so to speak.
Og frowns for a second, mumbles something about there is no other path. You know, Ira, I wonder how it would sound if we broke all 4 of her arms.
Oh boy.
What do you think?
I'm taking that as a go, and I would like to try and.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Listen, don't offer if it's not an actual offer.
You took me by surprise.
I mean, listen, there is an opportunity for you to all to still break her, like break her down, like
Yeah,
give
break
her
her arms. Yes.
No, break her mind.
as far as doubt, and which would make, will have consequences for her, but currently we're gonna jump into initiative here.
Listen, don't offer for me to break someone's arms if you weren't serious about it, Og.
Okay, lesson learned.
Yeah,
He doesn't do
I
tact.
feel like that should be I feel like, makes sense to me at least. And then I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll separately
Tact.
for her.
Oh, good.
And then okay, cool. So
Time to
yeah,
break her arms.
we're not gonna be doing great.
Where's
As,
the sword?
as I say this, I'm going to cast my eyes sideways towards her. Og, do you respond verbally at all? Or do you just grunt? Sorry,
you mean
I said
Ira?
Og. Yeah,
You sure
yeah.
did.
I'm like, do you respond yourself? No, she doesn't. She doesn't respond. Like, this is to her. This is action. You have called for action, and that is what she does.
So what I'm going to say is that I was going to get the first move, and then we're going to jump into initiative. So first off, William and Og need to both roll off with me to determine who gets the first spot with the 5s. So I rolled another 5.
I rolled a 6.
So that's very good. Okay. What's your agility right now, William?
5.
Okay, cool. So it's going to go William, Og, and then the enemies. And then Ira and Hank, you need to re-roll off initiative. Okay, so then it'll be Ira, Hank. Great. So Ira, you first.
I'm gonna do exactly what Og said. I'm gonna try and break her fucking arms. Can I do so with my Scripax?
Yeah.
Cool.
Please. So it'll be a fight roll with a 1 bonus gear die.
That's so many dice.
Yeah.
That's so many.
Oh
dice.
my god.
You
Still got
rolled
a success.
You rolled 9 dice and rolled 1 success.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it.
You're gonna push it? Great.
Yeah, I'm
push
gonna
it
push
real
it.
good.
So that's what? 3 of those, 3
So
of those.
4, 3, 1.
4, 3,
We love getting players.
Got another
Nice.
No,
Not a
That'll
single
be
fail.
4 total damage.
1.
She does wear armor, so
Not
I'm
on
going
her
to roll
arms.
rear guard.
Yeah, does she wear armor on her
She wears.
arms?
She also didn't
It's-
roll well, so
It's called armor, obviously.
Oh
yeah.
god.
She also rolled terribly. So it's going to take the full
He's
damage.
wearing 4 armor.
So that is 4 damage because Gripax does 3 damage, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that is 4 total damage. Unless you would, so I guess, so that's 3 damage, and then with the stunt, you can either do +1 damage or you could do something different. Like if you wanted to try and knock something off a person, or like
Yeah,
if you
I
wanted to
would-
cut through her armor. And
No, I'd like to disarm at least one of the guns from her.
well, she hasn't pulled them out yet. This is the.
I know, but I've seen them
on.
on her person, so if
Mhm.
I can make the movement to both hit her arm
Okay.
and knock a gun out of a
I'll
holster,
say
I would
she's
love to
1
do
gun
that.
down. So 3 damage, and she's 1 gun down.
Cool. She can only shoot
3
you know,
times.
3 of us or one of
Only
us 3 times now.
Yay! Great.
You're welcome, everyone.
Og.
And who said Ira wasn't smart? Look at that now.
Exactly. Look at this.
Um,
Did. I would never. Nobody would ever.
As Og smiles, kind of surprised, but kind of satisfied that that Ira took her own initiative. You're going to see him almost grow in stature, the fur protruding out from his wrists of his overcoat and the fur coming out from his turtleneck kind of grows a little longer. A fang comes out from his mouth. He hunches just a little straighter, flexes his shoulders. I am going to use Man Beast, my mutation. I'm going to target all 4 of them as well.
Is this the doubt thing?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, doubt.
Roll 4 dice.
4 dice, skill dice, right?
4 attribute dice.
4 attribute dice.
Yeah, 'cause
Roll.
All right, you didn't roll a 1, so that is going to inflict a point of doubt on everyone, which
Okay.
is her last point of doubt.
Hey,
So
let's go.
we'll see what happens there. And then the other goons take another point of doubt, so they are looking scared as well, but not broken yet.
I'm going to use my maneuver to not run or hurry, but just with my hand on my scrap bat, not drawn. I'm just going to walk towards them whistling.
Yeah, I love it. Y'all are so scary. I love it. So the 3 individuals in the car, they're terrified, but not to the point of running. So one of them is definitely going to try and shoot Ira.
That's fair.
What?
So,
Sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
Why am I going last when I think I rolled the highest initiative?
Did you?
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
I thought you rolled a. You. Oh, that's why, because I didn't. Got it. Yeah. So
it's okay.
Please,
it's okay.
William, it's your turn.
I was just very confused. I was like, wait a minute, why am I last? So anyways, I started blasting.
Good.
Actually,
good.
well,
No, start blasting. You have a gun.
yeah. Anyways, I
got a
started
gun now.
blasting.
Ooh. At whom?
Well, before the guys can get out of the Jeep, I'm gonna start blasting them.
Go ahead.
So I got 2 attack rolls, luckily for me, and I'm gonna use my gun.
All right.
Okay, so roll.
Nothing there.
And then
the second one.
Attack.
Okay. And then so one of them is succeeding. And then are you going to push the
I
other
will
one?
push the other one.
All right, great. Please do. Go ahead and reroll 4 yellow, 2 green, and a black.
Nice.
All right. So you will take 1 point of fatigue and gain 1 more mutation point, but that is 4 damage. Are you firing at the same person, or are you going to split?
I'm going to fire at the same person, so that's 4 damage total, I believe.
Yeah, that's a dead mook, 100%, as just 2 blasts fire out from William, and there is a dead person.
Real quick,
yeah.
I would like to use my mutation to add +5 to my initiative, which I can do during combat.
Okay, great.
What mutation
So, Hank?
is that? Holy shit!
Reflexes.
Extremely reflexes.
Nice.
So is that 1 mutation point?
Yes.
I'll roll 1 attribute die, please. Damn, y'all are scared.
Is this not a game where you're supposed to play murder hobos?
I mean, no, it 100% is. Yep. So you're good. So yeah, it's your turn now, Hank.
So that does cost me my maneuver, but
okay. You still get.
I want to make this car blow up.
Roll
I'm
me
right there.
comprehend. Okay, so that's 1 success. So you wanted it to blow up.
Yeah, just like we made the other one do.
So William, it didn't blow up. It just stopped working. So
No.
I need you to be very specific. Is it blowing up or is it not working?
I want it to blow up.
Okay. Roll me agility, please.
Okay, just straight agility.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, I got plenty of those.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, so I'm going to say that you will reduce the damage you take from being underneath an exploding car, because you're underneath the car when you make it blow up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, because
If you would
never
like,
moved over.
you could also push the roll, to try and take less damage, because this is a
I mean,
non-zero
yeah, because I
amount.
need some more new mutation points anyway. So let's.
There
push
you
it.
go. Yeah.
So that's 4. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing here. So you will take 4 reduced to 3 damage, as the car blows up. The other 2 mooks will take 3 points of damage as well, so they are heavily injured and almost dead. How are you doing, by the way?
I mean, that's 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I have a strength of 2.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
Oh,
So that's
no.
our first. This is our first run in with damage and critical injuries. So if you could roll me a d66.
Of course. 'Cause
Don't
they're my
worry,
favorite
the doctor
rolls.
is
I'm
in.
the only one who can take an explosion. Why are we exploding things without me?
46.
Literally, if it hit me with full damage, I still would have been fine.
I
So-
totally think I did
Wow.
that explosion. I blew up the car too. Like,
So you have a crushed elbow. As the car explodes, a piece
Fair.
of the car just falls directly on your elbow. So you have a -2 to force and fight rolls, and you cannot use two-handed weapons until this is healed.
Did somebody say heal?
Emmett,
Correct.
help.
As the entire Jeep just explodes very successfully.
Cool. guys.
Oh
look at it
my gosh, this is all right.
Does the dog make it back to the group with the radio yet?
Yeah, oh yeah, and the dog is right there with the radio as
Probably
well.
go
Congrats.
to William because I
Um,
like William.
Also, fun fact, roll me, I believe it's 4d6. Let me make sure here. When time period indicated has passed. Gotcha. Yeah, so if you could roll me a d6.
Just 1d6.
Just a garden variety d6.
5.
So you have 5 days. If this doesn't get treated, it will kill you
Cool.
as well, this injury. As it's bad. Like I need to stress that it is very bad and painful.
I get
all
it.
right.
Yes, I was under a blown up car.
Yes. So that's your I mean,
That's
I
me.
feel like I need to call it successful because you did do a lot of damage to the enemy and all of that. But yes, it is now their
Successful at a
turn.
cost.
See, exactly. It's so fun.
It's my first risk.
Love it.
Exactly. No risk, no reward. So there are 2 very beat up, very injured goons with guns, which is a very good name for a band, I think. Left.
Good
They
guns.
just got exploded. So I think they're going to just take some cover, each of them. Now, they're not too worried about the person who's crushed underneath the car. So they're going to take first a shot against Ira. So they have very little dice going for them at this time. So, I rolled way too many gear dice, but that they're not going to push it. Or actually, hold up. I rolled the wrong pool because they are not using their strength because this is a gun. They're using their agility, which did not get nuked by an explosion. So let me try that again. That is a success. So Ira, you will take 2 damage as you get shot by like a gun.
I got 3.
Yeah. And then the other one is going to fire at, I will roll randomly here.
boy, oh no.
5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's Og.
Okay.
So you're going to get shot at. Whoop. So that is an additional success. So you also take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
As you are also shot as the 2 shots ring out. But they're looking, very injured, very doubtful that they're going to survive this. really just they know that if they run, they're also going to die. So this is kind of their one shot kind of thing at this point.
I'm going to use a mutation that I
Please.
just got. Thanks
Okay.
to, I think Abby.
Yeah.
I am going to use Insectoid. I think this is posting it in chat. No, that's minimizing it. Use Hardened Skin to reduce damage taken. Every MP reduces damage taken by 1.
Great.
I'm going to, as it strikes me in the chest, a chitinous plating will deflect the bullet. And I'm
All
going
right.
to use 2 mutation points for that.
And roll me 2 attribute dice.
Yeah, I almost forgot.
Misfire! Woohoo! Roll me
Okay.
another d6.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Let's
It's
go, chat.
happening.
5. The mutation changes your appearance in some way. You choose how. The effect is only cosmetic, but it is permanent.
Okay, so it was Insectoid.
Mm-hmm.
So
So it sounds like maybe you like make the
Uh-huh.
chitin appear on your chest, and
Uh-huh.
it's just gonna stay there. Maybe.
oh yeah. There's the chitin maybe spreads all the way around his chest, kind of constricting his rib cage. You can tell, but it's there to stay. It's almost
just like-
purple and reflective.
Ooh, a purple. Yeah, it's just like this purple reflective like barrier of chitin appears around his chest. The bullet's like bing bing off, but is now looks even more like a bug. That's fun. Ira.
See, I wish there was rot around because I'm a rot eater, and then I could regain some attributes with rot eater.
Just go ahead,
True,
eat
true.
them, man.
How
Just
do I
eat
get
them.
damage? How do I heal damage?
So either eating food or being healed.
Did I hear eating food?
Yes.
As in
Uh-oh.
Through
taking a
this
bite out of
already.
someone's flesh?
Yeah. Spend the
Cool.
mutation points. However
Yeah.
many you would like.
Is she looking? How's she looking?
She's taken 4 damage or 3 damage from you so far.
Cool. And my guess is she's probably beefier than her fellow. So I'm gonna inflict 3 points of damage with 3 mutation points.
Roll 3
Wow.
attribute dice. Come on, chat. Let's get that second misfire in a row.
Oh my God.
Oh!
Nice. All right. Roll me another d6. Let's see how this gets weird.
But what if I don't want to?
There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing in the game mechanics. Hey, we know what this one is. Your mutant powers run amok, and you suffer
Yeah.
1 point of permanent trauma. You choose which attribute is effective. At the same time, roll me another d66 as you gain another mutation.
I get to choose what the permanent trauma is, though.
Yes.
All right, empathy's going down to 1.
Same here. The exact same. I was like, I don't need that.
22.
22.
Human magnet.
Nice.
I have
Nice.
4 mutations.
That is the maximum you can have.
Yeah.
That is congratulations. Congratulations.
I don't want it.
But you got Magneto
Yay.
powers. It's kind of cool. Like you're a great value knockoff of
As you
Magneto.
as you bite in and heal yourself 2 damage as you
I'm back up to full. Let's
just,
go.
just gobble up this individual. The like bullets that kind of fell like you didn't, they're not inside you anymore, and other bits of the car just start floating towards you.
Cool.
What did you do?
Amazing. So that's also the 4-armed woman gone and dead. So Emmett.
All right, so the big gal now is down. There's still some people that
There's
were from the
2
car.
mooks, and there's also your friend like semi-crushed under a car.
Yeah, but if I go to help
He's
him,
fine.
I'm gonna get shot at.
Probably.
I like my self-preservation a little bit more than that.
I like that for you. Yeah.
We stand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peek from behind Ira, and I'm going to assess, and then I'm just going to sprint toward one of them and get within arm's length, so I can ask him a
Eventually,
question
yeah.
with my bat.
Of course. So that'll be your go, because it's 1 maneuver to get into near, and then another to get to arm's length. So back to the top, Hank again, because your initiative is now 9.
Jesus.
Can I crawl away and eat some food?
Yes. I'll say that can be your turn. Is you kind of move away, and I will see you recover 1 damage. But you are still under the effect of the critical injury.
Yes,
So
I get that.
William.
Okay. How many are left?
2.
It's 2
They
moves.
are in cover right now.
Okay. I just have to look at if this mutation is anything useful, which I don't think it does. Let's see amphibian one because I didn't add it to my thing yet. It's basically just another bite attack.
Okay.
Ooh, I can also absorb damage.
So just as a note, you are currently short distance from them. So to
Mhm.
get in arm's length would be your turn so far.
Okay, well, I'll just do that.
Okay, cool. As just 2 of you just rush these armed individuals, just Leroy Jenkins all up in here.
And then I can use, if that's my, is it my entire...
So it's your maneuver to get near to them, and then
Mhm.
you have to use your action to then maneuver again to get in arm's length. So unless you have a mutation that lets you do something other than those 2 things,
You do have a
it's
pistol,
gonna be your turn.
right?
Now.
Pardon?
You do have a pistol, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so I can...
If
yeah.
you would like, you could fire from near instead, but
Mhm.
if you wanted to get in range for biting, then that's just going to
Yeah.
be your turn for now.
I'll just maneuver to near with the and shoot with 1 pistol round.
Okay, great. Go ahead.
Maybe take out 1 of them.
But can't you fire twice because of one of your things?
No,
Before?
that's if I don't take a maneuver.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that'll shoot 1 dead.
Mhm.
They got exploded. So like, yeah, any amount of hardiness they may have had is really kind of out the window here, out the Jeep window.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna give this person a chance to maybe just book it here. Yeah, the last kind of mook is just gonna fully run away, just fully not having any of this. Is he getting chased down or sicked in any way? Is he gonna get away? What's the play here?
Nah, dog's definitely gonna take him.
Roll for sick the dog.
All right. What?
It's your special sick the dog skill.
Yeah, I know that, but I need to pick an attribute.
Oh,
Which attribute do you want?
your class's key attribute when you made it?
Agility, I believe.
Then it would be agility.
All right.
It's whatever your key attribute is. Yep, it's agility. That'll do it. So as this person's getting away, like they turn around the car, like start to turn around the car, like, oh, I finally got away, and then dog just leaps up, and the camera kind of looks away, and we just get like the classic TV thing of like hearing the scream and like a blood splatter comes across the camera.
Ooh.
And we once again we are back in the realm of you all having brutally murdered all of these people
At a cost.
It was self-defense.
at a cost.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go and see Hank because at this point, someone needs a bit of Dr. Scare.
I could
Sounds
really
like
use a nap.
a heal
I have an
roll?
internal scare.
I mean, it can be either that or a fight. I could just cut his arm off.
You know
Want me
what
to cut
I
his
will
arm off?
say.
I can cut his arm.
If you may either heal or you could 100%, I wouldn't even make a roll to amputate. I think if you want to just actually no, it would be a roll because you're amputating unless you have something other than a spiked bat.
I mean, I do have a full kit of doctor's tool, which
Okay.
includes lollipops.
Got it. Well, I don't know how Hank feels about it, but yes, if you want to amputate, I'd say that would definitely fix it. Given
I'm
I
going
mean-
to pull
Smell
Hank
it.
from under the car.
As an aside, does anyone remember the story about that Civil War surgeon with a 300% mortality rate?
Right, because I think he killed the guy that was operating on. He killed a guy that was looking at it for some reason, and he killed himself because he cut himself.
No, he killed the patient, accidentally cut off the finger of assistant, which gangrene and killed him, and then a person observing the surgery had like a heart attack and died.
As you do.
As
Triple
I
kill.
would prefer not to lose my arm.
Hopefully not.
I'm not in a position to argue.
Hopefully not emulating that. What are you gonna do, Emmett?
I'm gonna heal.
Okay, so roll to heal.
What's it like to have an empathy score above 1? What's that like?
I mean,
Wouldn't know.
I like people. That's pretty much it. All right, Ank, you'll be okay. Here, have this, and I'm just gonna jam the lollipop in your mouth. There you go. Bite on this. And
Okay, that's a failure so far. You want to push it?
oh yes, let's see. So
Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, 3 and 3.
Oh my god!
So how do you feel about imputation?
You take you take 3 doubt as you're like, oh, maybe I'm not actually a good surgeon, and gain 3 mutation points. And you are now other people can try and heal roll, but everyone only gets 1 shot at healing.
Come to me when you need to amputate it. That's all I'm gonna say. Is come to me when strength is required.
But yeah, Hank, you bite down on the lollipop, and for some reason that does not help your arm. Who would have thunk?
They lied to me.
Bite down on the lollipop and crack a tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, Hank. You'll be fine. He's not gonna be fine.
I can amputate.
It's okay. All the bleeding's internal. It's where it's supposed to be.
Now that's smoking like a real doctor. You're a real doctor because we might need you right now.
Emmett, are you broken?
No, but
Okay.
I am. Yeah, I'm at 3 out of 6, I think. So yeah.
Okay. So you're okay. It's just Hank. that
Oh,
needs
yeah.
help. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. My patient, he might be part of that 300% kill rate.
Um,
I mean, I won't die for days.
Yeah. I mean,
Let's go
fine.
do this thing
That's
so we can get back to
days.
the Ark with competent people.
Just walk it off.
I mean,
It's on
you
his
could
elbow.
also
Walk off your
try.
elbow wound.
You could also try and heal. I don't know if you have any skills, but you can try without any skills. But
Like I said,
Um,
I'd like to have more than 1 empathy.
Yeah,
I was
don't
gonna say
understand.
currently, I don't like the chances.
ah,
Og's gonna walk over to the previously 4-armed lady, and he's gonna ruffle around with his boot toe for any bullets or
yeah.
grub
I mean,
or
she's got 4 guns. She's got a
Mhm.
set of armor, so one of you could be wearing armor. Well, how that works is armor has whenever you take damage, you roll 3 gear dice, and for any successes, you reduce the damage by that 1 success.
Ooh.
So there's a set of armor, 4 guns, and I'll say, like, makes sense that she would have like at least, 20 bullets.
Who's the weakest? Who's the scrawniest? Maybe we should put the armor on them.
I have 2 strength.
I'm at 2 strength with 2 damage. So
Yeah, maybe
Well,
we
1
put the
damage
armor.
now.
Maybe we put the armor
oh,
on
because I
Hank.
had 3,
Yeah.
I ate food to take it down to 2.
Oh,
Yeah, we should put the armor on Hank.
Yeah.
Good
Mm.
idea.
Let's put the armor on the guy who's like gotten blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah. sounds
next
good.
time you want to blow yourself up, maybe this will save you.
Maybe
Um,
don't blow yourself up next time. I'm just saying,
Just trying to
My
help.
medical opinion.
Indeed.
It
I just
raises
kinda
the
want-
degree
I
of
am a
medical
doctor.
certainty.
I just kind of want to take the other like 3, all like the whole like her holster set and just be like pew 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 pew. Look at me, I'm so cool, and I'm dead. Blah, blah.
Yeah, you 100% can.
Is
How
my
about the
box still
other-
beeping?
Yes.
Good.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Liam, you
So-
should take some bullets. Nice shot.
Thanks.
So yeah, you have, and there's also like the guns that the mooks had. So like, there's plenty of guns and bullets to go around. I'll say a total of 30 bullets to spread however you all want. amongst yourselves.
All of the
and
extra are
then-
going to the the Rottweilers or whalers rather.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rottweilers. Great.
But
So yeah, what's
can-
the plan here moving forward? Are you gonna take are you just gonna continue forward? I mean, first of all, you all can eat grub and drink water to recover
I
physical
had a
injuries.
mid-fight snack. I'm fine.
You are
eating
fine.
more food will heal me some more. Cool.
How
So
does
I'm gonna eat some
sympathy
more bits of
work?
food.
So sympathy, basically, if you have taken doubt, if you share a moment with another mutant, like some kind of support, you can get back.
Okay.
Really, I
trauma.
just need to heal some of this confusion, but me.
That requires a nap.
Og is gonna go over to Ira.
Oh yeah, because she's the one who will support you in this entire situation. The
Obviously.
silent one.
Obviously.
Okay.
He's going to grab your wrist, look at your bullet wound that you that's just recently healed over. Thank you. You saved me back there.
She'll just kind of it's one of those what are you this is not a thing you usually do, are you okay kind of look, and then just give you a nod.
So you can heal back one doubt for a solid nod.
Og
A nod.
doesn't usually share feelings. This is concerning Ira.
And then Og is going to abruptly retract his hand and you better double your bullet racketeering for next week. Or there'll be hell to pay, right?
Just the smallest smirk, and then she's gonna take the blunt end of the scrapax and just hit you harder than she should on the shoulder, but not enough to cause damage.
I thought so. Og is gonna smile and wander away.
Great.
You have a weird relationship. But I'm all for that.
What's weird about it? I intimidate her, she intimidates other people or beats them up.
Ira will remember that.
Yeah. So moving back forward, so is Hank going to be leading
Yeah,
and guiding the group
probably.
again? Okay. So same thing. Everyone has the opportunity to either roll for some knowledge or to keep an eye out.
Let's try know the zone. Maybe it'll be different.
I'll
for
say
me.
if people try to know the zone, I'll give you a bonus skill die because you've faced
Hey.
them a couple times now, and
Let's go.
maybe it's jogging some memory and stuff. So,
Hey, let's go, Og.
okay, Og.
God damn it, William.
So William. Okay, great. So well, a success for leading. So William, was that for knowing or for
Great.
seeing?
I think did I roll the right thing?
It just says custom because you add in an extra die. So I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure.
That was for knowing the zone.
Okay, cool. And then so Ira, nothing. William, nothing. Emmett, nothing. Any of you want to push?
No.
I haven't rolled yet, so
Yeah. Oh, that was from another thing. So what do you want to do? Are you gonna try and know the zone? Oh, comprehend.
please. Yes, I think I was going to go with know the zone, but same number of dice. So
I meant
Yeah. so
one
know the
wits,
zone.
and I'm definitely pushing. Let's go.
Yeah?
Why would
do
you
it.
wait?
Do it.
Let's go.
It didn't do anything. All right. So both Emmett and Og are actually. Or wait, no, Og, you succeeded. You don't need to push. You got a success.
Yeah, I succeeded, but I can also push and get stung.
You actually can't push success symbols. They don't push.
Oh yeah,
um,
you're right.
I know.
Because
I'm
I had
so
no
sorry.
extra dice.
But
Man.
you do. I did say you would get a bonus skill die. So go ahead and roll that. See if you stunned.
Okay. Well, I rolled. Okay. Yeah. So do you want me to roll? So the
Just one skill die.
Gotcha.
Well, that was not a skill die, but it works. So yeah, you stunned on me.
Oh,
Great.
sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Um,
It's the same thing.
Same
Same
thing.
difference. Still 6. Great. So I guess first, Emmett, what would you like to know about the Brown House or the Garrotters?
Where are they? In what direction? Where can we find them?
I'll say you all already know that generally. So I was.
Okay.
This is more. You get more like specific information about like maybe some the defenses or the setup they have.
Right, I was gonna go with any kind of possible traps that they might have linked for us.
Yes, you know that they 100% are really big fans of like pit traps. It's actually kind of like a thing for them that they really like to set up pit traps that are basically, yeah, because then they just drive around them. So that's something you need to keep an eye out for. Og, you stunted on me as well. So do you want to know about the Brown House? Do you want to know about the Garrotters? What do you want to know?
So do they have an arc or like a settlement or?
So the Brown House is
Mhm.
their like
Mhm.
is their settlement.
Okay.
You
Don't
would know
forget
it's
we
their
have
only
that radio,
settlement.
y'all.
Yep.
Mm.
You also have the radio.
So I'd like to, because I rolled for those zone. It's not like a comprehend or anything, which would be for radio.
It's pretty loose.
Oh, okay. Can I use my stunt to try and figure out how to their frequencies and kind of tune into?
I mean, it's already tuned in. You think?
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
they like this was if these were so this was not meant to be like a do or die scenario. This is a like let's keep an eye on our borders patrol. So that's what the radio's for.
Okay. Is anything coming through the radio?
I mean, I don't know if anyone's are you going to turn it on then?
Yeah, I'd like to listen to it.
Yeah, you turn it on. Are you going to like say anything into it or just listen back?
Just listening for now.
There is nothing but static currently.
Okay, I'll keep listening to it.
I will say if you would like, you can also like change frequencies, see if you can catch any of their other channels.
Yeah, I'll keep turning it, keep listening, check for any activity. Do I know of any dangers on the way to the Brown House, specifically, patches of rot beasts, scavengers?
So Hank has been leading you around a lot of the patches of rot. So he's been doing a good job there because there are definitely a lot. There are the aforementioned pit traps that they like to lay. You do also know, so what I will give you is, so the Garrotters are actually usually keep to themselves a lot. You know that like all this aggression is very out of character for them. They like to stick around in their own area. And you know that generally it would have to basically take something like breaking their norm or like kind of pushing their hand to make them go out and like go on a raid or an attack normally, because their area is relatively secure, because they have like enough jeeps and people to keep an eye on everything. So the fact that they're kind of doing all of this is
Out of character.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep an eye out for anything that might cause them to be desperate.
Yeah. Great. So yeah, you all begin to continue your way around. Hank, you and Dog are keeping the party clear of any patches of rot, so I don't have to inflict all that nastiness on you yet. And as you are walking, you do notice as you like pause at a intersection where Hank is like studying to make sure you all go the right way. One of your gang members is missing, Og. Like one of your 10.
Where's Grits? Anyone see him?
No.
Silence. I'm gonna look. What is it? Sandy or dirty? Sorry, soily. Where we're
So
traveling.
it's a lot of like cracked
Uh-huh.
cracked concrete and dirt.
Okay.
So there's a chance that you could maybe track someone, but
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely not a guarantee, and
Yeah.
it'd be difficult.
So no way to
You
check
also
the footprints.
you've also been like walking for like 15-20 minutes, so
Mhm.
like you're not sure at what point in that happened, but you can always try.
Anyone?
Have a dog. Do you have something of his?
Og will think for a second. Yeah, I have some bullets I picked off of him.
Sure. I mean, I guess I can see if dog will pick up a scent.
Okay. Go ahead and roll sick the dog. I'm gonna take a 1 minus penalty because it's just some bullets that they held at one
that's
point.
Fair enough.
So
All right, so drop that down.
okay. Yeah, so dog takes a sniff, and definitely seems to like look back the way you you came. And like indicates that way. I don't know if dog's a pointer dog, so I don't know if they point, but
So
they've got a scent.
that's a lot of damage to take. Yeah.
Pushing it would be rough. Definitely you'd need a stunt for more information, but
Yeah, I know. Also need some mutation points. So let's do it.
okay,
Nice.
let's do.
Ooh,
Pushing
he's gonna
it,
end
okay.
up dying.
You can't. Okay, so you take 2 exhaust. It's exhaustion,
Fusion?
fatigue. You take 2 fatigue and 2 mutation points though. But nothing changes about the narrative there.
We lost a guy.
He's back there somewhere.
I mean, you could basically tell dog to just go follow the scent to its completion
Yeah.
if you wanted, but
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how far back it was, so we could be following for a while.
Is
You've
it
only been
possible?
gone. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it possible that he just turned tail and went back to the Ark?
If he did, he don't know what's coming for him.
Maybe he does, and he just ran away.
Let's find out.
Okay. You're the boss.
why doesn't everyone also roll me a scout roll here to keep an eye out?
Because I'm
as
bad
you-
at it, that's why.
I mean, you can choose to not roll.
Hey,
That's also
no, I'll
fine.
do it.
Cool.
Well, of course, now that you know you rolled well.
Yeah, of course.
Great. Yeah. So you all keep a pretty good eye out as you continue along. Ira, and who else succeeded? Ira, William, and Hank. One thing you all also notice is that kind of out and about, you notice that as you get closer back to that Jeep, that like it looks like the Jeep hasn't that it's been there for actually a bit as you get another chance to look at it again. Like it's just kind of like it how do I explain this? Like there's no heat coming off the engine. There's like the car wasn't on when you were there. And so you just kind of put together that maybe that they hadn't been the like party you came across hadn't been back to base in a bit. But kind of looks like they were dragged into an alley. You see, what was the name of the person you said again?
Grits.
You see Grits like ripped in half dead in an alleyway.
Fun. So he didn't run away after all.
Looks like they were just like grabbed in the alley.
Can we like roll something to determine what might have
That'd be
done
know
this?
the zone
Okay.
if someone wants to try.
I
Yeah,
definitely
I'd
want
like
to
to try.
Derp.
Oh my lord.
We're amazing at this.
Yeah, you're all so smart.
Damn it. I'm gonna push it.
Let's see.
All
Let's
right,
see the
it's actually-
zone.
It's okay. I
Flexing
know
with this
everything.
one die.
I've got it.
There's
with
a
this
zone is
one
wits,
dice.
right? So
Yeah.
I mean that'd
It's
be
wits.
confusion. Yeah, I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not gonna push it.
Okay.
We just need the
Success.
soundtrack of this game to be like Salt and Pepper all the way.
That's
Push
2
it.
more mutation points,
Push
though,
it
right?
real good. For Hank, yeah,
Yeah.
and but also
And a mutation.
2 confusion.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, Og and Hank, I will say, with 1 success each, this looks like there's kind of 2 possibilities because this doesn't look like they were like chopped by a Scripax or something. This is either some kind of mutated animal or a mutated person with like some kind of like claw or fang or like bestial mutation.
But it looks like one person.
Yeah, this is like it looks like just kind of something jumped to this individual. I will say though, whatever it was didn't like eat the body much, like just kind of tore it apart.
So it's not me.
It's
So it's
not
psycho
Ira.
killer.
Ira is clear. We can hard clear Ira for this kill actually.
I was in.
Also,
I
Hank was in navigation, so
I was in electrical, so
I was in medical.
I don't know. That's kind of sus.
Anybody can
Yeah.
vouch for you?
Yeah, I was
Emmett,
bleeding out under a car.
Was Emmett in medical? I don't know.
Guys, I was just doing my task, okay?
I don't know. I was just AFK in vent.
Wait, what?
You mean Ventrilo, right? Ventrilo?
Oh wow, that goes back
Yeah.
a decade ago.
Yeah. Mumble?
Oh, what's the plan now, folks? Looks like somebody got ganked.
Let's
Wow.
keep going and just keep our eyes and ears peeled. And I don't mean like just open.
Maybe we should probably make like him and split.
boo.
No, that's
Maybe
a
we
good
should
one.
go back to the ark and recover.
Could certainly
Sorry.
do that as well.
Let us have a moment of silence.
I mean, because we've already gone and then backtracked, so we've lost so much navigation time. Plus, so many of us are hurt and injured. It would make sense to go back to the ark and
I'm
recover.
fine. Not my problem. You can't take an explosion.
I'm
We
just
also
really
have some confused people with us.
just really sleepy, a bunch of us.
What time of day is it?
So I'll say you were about halfway through your trip, because you have now like kind of into their territory. So it's probably about midday. You have probably about an hour left of travel
I'm
before
gonna
you
do
hit the
something real
brown
dumb.
house.
I'm gonna take my Scripax
Yeah.
and start banging it on the Jeep to try and make a lot of loud noise to see if anything's gonna come out.
I like
I'm gonna
it.
put
Okay.
myself in a batting position, ready to just strike at whatever comes out.
I'm gonna hide.
I'm gonna hide.
Og is gonna
Hey.
howl at the noonday sun.
Because
You
I'm
got it.
really good at sneaking.
Yeah, you make a bunch of noise. You hear like assumably animals and other things like scatter, but nothing really seems to make itself known to you.
Yes. Well, that's all I got, guys. Sorry, that was my only plan.
Well, here, I guess everyone can also roll me another. Either you can roll a sneak or a scout to either hide or see.
I guess I'm not
you can
hiding, but
spot
my
something.
sneak is higher. Nope.
I have a question. So I have a mutation called
Yeah.
telepathy, and it doesn't mention anything other than kind of getting thoughts from people or planting thoughts in people's heads. Could I
Okay.
use that mutation to kind of detect if somebody is there?
That's super rad.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
try
I'll
it.
use my last
real
mutation
quick.
point to roll a misfire. Thank you. Not a misfire.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, so here's what I will say. With those rolls, most of you are well and hidden from whatever might be out and about. So you hear obviously your 4 companions and then your 9 kind of goons who are also kind of spread about. And then you hear other one other voice in kind of mind out there, and it just is kill, 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 kill. And then you hear one of your other goons' minds stop. And there is a quick actually, I'm gonna roll my own.
Are you sure
sneak
he's not
here.
listening to Ira? That's also just what's going on in her head.
So, as silently, another one of the goons is killed.
I think Og would whip around, take his scrabat out, and scan for threats. It's here.
Can I send dog out to try to locate this creature?
You can roll sick the dog.
Also, can I push my scout roll to see if I can actually get a success?
You could also push your scout roll, yes.
Literally the same thing I rolled.
Would you like to push your
Oh,
sick
shit,
a
sorry.
dog roll?
Yeah. Oh,
You're good. Still, you rolled. You cheated and
Yeah.
you still didn't succeed.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, none of you like you have an idea of where the goon was standing because you see where they're missing from. You see they were kind of like they were spread out, making sure that the area was secure, and somebody relatively near the relatively near an alleyway is just gone. So you have like an idea of where they might be, but none of you can roll a success. Yeah, you have no idea where anyone is right now.
And
Where
because I
where
pushed
this
it,
creature?
do I
might
take
be.
another wits point
You
from pushing?
do take another confusion, but also get another mutation point.
Would we have noticed, was that person alone when they were snatched up?
Yeah, they were pretty alone.
I'm wandering
they
off a
were
little
the
bit.
most. Okay, is anybody gonna follow?
I'm gonna sneak,
Sneak where?
like follow Ira but hidden.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
40
Okay.
feet back.
What are Hank and Emmett doing?
Jesus Christ!
Wow, guys. Could you sneak a little more loudly?
Let me push that roll.
I'm gonna wait
I got-
till they're done.
I'm bound to get a success here. Thank
Hey,
you.
Okay.
There we go.
So you do take a point of fatigue, but you do succeed with a stunt. So you're totally hidden.
I'm gonna push as
sneaking
well.
around. Okay, great. Do it.
Ooh.
Well, so actually you would only reroll that, but you are now fatigued.
And I take 2 fatigue.
You take your 2 fatigue because you
And
you are
I am broken, I believe.
you are broken. Correct. So you are physically exhausted. So you cannot use any skill or perform any actions related to or actually no, you just can't use any skills right now, and you can only basically do a maneuver per turn as you are exhausted.
Time to break out the baby Bjorn. God damn it, Og.
So you try to sneak, but I guess in a benefit to your plan, Ira, Og is not able to join, as he just like the amount of stuff you've had to deal with today already catches up with you, and you've pushed yourself just a little too far.
Tries to get into like that deep squat for sneaking and just like
Ooh,
falls.
Yeah. And
Just
then
like, yeah,
there's like a crack.
Pulls a
pulls a
hammy.
hand. Yeah, pulls a hammy.
Yeah, pulls a hammy. Yeah, 100%.
I just limber up before stretching.
Yeah. And what are Hank and Emmett doing? Sorry.
I was hidden, and I had sent Dog out to look, and Dog failed, and I'm hidden.
Okay, got it. And then Emmett, are you sticking around with Hank hidden? Or?
Yeah. Describe the environment around
So
us.
you're back with the Jeep. So you're in kind of
Mhm.
a large kind of intersection. So think of it as like a roundabout almost. We'll call it a roundabout with like a couple different roads and alleys off. So you, Hank, and the 8 remaining goons are in that roundabout area with Og kind of near where everyone was going, but pulled a hammy. And then William and Ira have just Ira's just blatantly walked off into an alley, and William is sneaking with Ira, staying out of sight of anyone else.
Any tall buildings?
Oh yeah,
How tall?
skyscraper tall, like you're in a ruined city.
Okay. I would like to use my wings
Mm-hmm.
to fly up to a window so I can have a better vantage point.
Great.
How many mutation points should I remove for that flight?
Does it say if you need to fly at all?
Yes. Let me just get back to that. Wings. Oh, there we go. Oh no! It just says fly. Fly up
Right.
100 feet, then you must land. So I'm gonna fly up 100 feet and just find a window and just
Yeah.
whoop, get
Easily.
into it.
Great. Roll
Yeah.
me another scout roll with 2 bonus dice. I'll say 2 bonus skill level dice.
Scout. Oh,
Oof. You can push it. Push it real good. But if you
Gonna
roll
sit
a
in my
1,
head
you
all
will
day.
get broken.
yeah, no, I'm good. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So you fail. So you don't see anything. So there are currently 2 people off on their own. So I'm gonna roll.
Oh, good.
So I think on a 4, 5, or 6, it's gonna go the way that you all would choose. On a 1, 2, 3, not so much.
Of course.
So Emmett, you are currently caught unawares, and I'm going to roll these 3 dice. Yes.
I don't know, Rob. No.
Mutation. Okay.
So the thing mutated as it tried something.
It didn't mutate as it. So as you are taking your scouting action 100 feet up. Also, audience, this is going to be the final combat. So if you want weird stuff to happen, please feel free whenever you donate. If you just say like a fact about what's going on, I'll make it happen. I don't know. In my D&D game, I made the next battle happen in a soap factory. So like, I'm down for whatever.
The Hope Factory. I love it.
Yeah. As you are taking a scouting action, from behind you, large rending claws appear and tear into your back. You take 3 damage.
Ow.
As behind you, this lanky, tall man with these like giant claws coming out of his hands, like a bit of chitin around him, and just this giant grin and crazy look. Are you still up?
I'm gonna fly back away.
Oh, so you haven't like taken a critical injury yet? How many?
Hold on.
So you took 3 damage.
Okay.
So how many? What's your strength?
I have a strength of 2.
Oh, so you need to roll me a d66 because this is a critical injury.
35.
35. So as you get torn into, the creature hits you so hard that it breaks your forearm. So you cannot use 2-handed weapons right now. But you are also broken. So you are currently only capable of doing a maneuver every turn. But you are able to alert your companions by yelling out in pain, I'm sure.
Yeah. When you say that I'm broken, what do you mean exactly? So
when you take trauma, it lowers your ability scores. If that lever lowers it to 0 or lower, you are broken, which means that you are like basically out for the count in some way. So
Okay.
you just got hit so hard that you're on the edge of like unconsciousness. Like it hit you so hard, like broke your forearm, and you are nearly down. So you are only capable of one maneuver in a turn.
Okay,
Um,
just making sure I understood.
You're totally good as the creature looks at you and just says, Jack's next prey. As
It's Jack.
we're fighting Jack
God
the
dang it.
Ripper.
Nice.
Everyone roll me initiative.
Why did you yes and yourself into this? You didn't
Thank you
ask
all
for
so
this.
much for a brand new direction to take this one shot. I really
I
appreciate
thought it was is that not lumberjack?
Ooh.
There's no plaid. He's just
and-
invisible.
No, you didn't hear, you don't know about lumberjack? He tears down trees with his claws.
Oh.
Stop giving him more. Stop it.
So yeah, Ira and William need
Yeah.
initiatives.
Oh, initiatives.
Where's the button?
Oh,
Here we
I rolled
go.
it twice. Oops, take the 1st
I'll take
one.
the higher one, don't
Yeah.
worry. 5 and 5. All right. So yeah, Og, William, and Ira need to roll off to see who of them goes all first. 2, 5. Okay, so it'll be Ira, William, Og. Great. And then I'll roll for Jack. Oh, I didn't do that great. So we'll go after that big
Finally.
old pack. All right, great. All righty. So it is now time. So Emmett, you are Dice Barbarian. Thank you so much for the subscription. That's actually matching. We're gonna match that at the $1 donation at the end of the month. Thank you so much. If you would like to give some bonus dice to one of these players, I think they might appreciate it. Emmett, what would you like to do?
So all I can do right now is just move, right?
A maneuver. So that can be moving. Also, see if you want to like eat some food or something to try and try and get out of there.
I mean,
kind
there's
of
a big bad guy in front of me, so
Sure is.
eating. Hey, hold on. I'll be with you.
Hold on, let me just eat some jerky
I,
real
I,
quick.
listen, I'm not saying it's a smart idea. I'm just saying it's an idea you can do.
Is Jack wearing any clothes?
Very scattered. He's not wearing armor. Apparently personal safety is not his highest concern.
Oh, I am going to use all my mutation,
Okay.
and he's going to burst into flame for 5 damage.
Okay. First thing you need to do is roll me 5 dice. I'm going to add in 2 extra because you are broken. Technically, you're not allowed to use mutations when you're broken, but like this is the last combat and it's a one shot, so like I don't care. So just roll. But roll me 7 or roll me 6. I'll say attribute dice. And we'll see if you get any ones.
Wow.
You're insane. All right. Well,
I'm gonna be.
You definitely succeed then, as you don't have any catastrophes happen. So Jack is going to use some of their own mutation points, however, and try to. Okay, they bungle it again. So 2 means take as much trauma as your target. Okay, so you see that the chitin around Jack kind of absorbs some of the fire.
Mhm.
However, they it kind of covers around their face as well. And so for this next turn, they are going to be basically stunned and unable to do anything else other than kind of get that. So basically you all have a free, you just gave everyone a free round to try and catch up with you, who's 100 feet up in a skyscraper. So that's
Hi,
fun.
how y'all doing? Please
That'll
save
be
me.
fun for them. Ira, you heard sounds of combat.
I can't fly. I'm not
Nope.
that cool. I just can eat a lot of things is really all I can do. Okay. Hear me out.
Okay.
I'm a human magnet. Skyscrapers are made of metal. Can I
Partially,
pull a metal beam towards me in the hopes of taking Jack with it?
Does it have a range written down on the
Mm,
mutation?
Attract metal objects within short range. 100 feet is
Cool.
not
You're
short.
currently distant,
Yeah.
so it'll take your turn to get into long range.
Yeah, I guess I'll use
Or
both.
actually, I guess it'd be more. Yeah, no, you're distant because of the height of it. Really.
Yeah. I will then use my action and maneuver to get within short.
Or yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah. We'll say short. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll
I'll
say
just climb
it's
up the side of the
long.
building if I can choose the way I
Do you
can get
have
up there.
Do you have the ability to do that?
No,
Or is that like you're just?
I just want to
super
do it out of sheer
strong?
force of will. Yeah, just really strong.
Sure.
Cool.
Why not?
I'll
Like you
roll
have
for it if
four
you need me
arms or
to.
anything.
We've got enough nestness coming down this way. That's all.
I mean, there is a thing called endure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
sure.
can-
Roll me
you
endure.
want me to roll
I like
endure?
it. Let's do it. I know you've been wanting to roll that skill for a while. There you
I've
go.
been wanting to roll
Yeah.
literally anything that has to
Climb
do
up-
with strength.
You climb up the building. Great. So that's that. William,
Cool. I will.
you're also currently in long range.
Yes, I will use my forearm skill, climb with ease, to
Just watch you climb past me.
just like scurry up the side of the building.
Okay. How long? Does it take any mutation points to do that?
It does take a mutation point.
All right. You know the drill. Are we gonna get another? Oh, only I mess up mutations.
Yeah, that's
No.
fine.
No,
Yeah.
it's happened to me.
No, it has. I'm very happy about that. Great. So yeah, you begin climbing up the building. Yeah. So you are going to end the turn in short range of Jack the Ripper as well here.
So Dice Barbarian donated $25 to me, but I can't mutate further because I have 4 mutations.
Well, let's spread the love. How about everyone else just mutates again? Everyone else
Sorry,
is
guys.
66.
Thank you, Dice Barbarian. You make everyone
Yeah.
else mutate instead.
36.
Let's
53s are, I think, reroll.
Yeah, it's a reroll.
Yes, a reroll. So Hank, with a 26, it would be luminescence. You're
Fun.
brilliant, apparently.
Nice.
Nice, like extreme reflexes.
Nice.
Oh, right. I need to
Nice.
reroll.
Pyrokinesis.
Oh,
Hell
fire.
yeah. Hell
Now you
yeah.
just need to be up.
Yeah, you just need to get up there. Well, they're even farther because he pulled a hammy and couldn't follow me.
Sure did.
31. Man beast. I already knew I was a man beast, but okay.
We have 3 people with man beast.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
More
What about the woman
beast than
beast?
man.
So I am
No one else is
mutating to
corpse
match
eater,
my
though.
enemy.
Great. Amazing. As all of you begin to mutate once again. Amazing. So that's William's go. Og, you're also currently broken.
Yeah. So the first thing Og is gonna do is he's clutched over, holding his thigh,
Mhm.
almost crying like a baby, but biting his tongue. He's going to open his water flask and take a drink. How many water can I drink in a maneuver?
I'm gonna say 1.
Okay. So he
Chug,
takes
chug,
a drink
chug,
of water.
chug, chug.
You can see most of
So-
it goes kind of on his everywhere,
Mhm.
and he slowly gets up. How far away am I from?
So you're
the
also
big-
currently long.
okay.
Distance.
So I'm going to move to the base of the skyscraper.
Mhm.
Can I, in the same turn, use a mutation?
Yeah. But if you're moving, that'd be
Mhm.
your action because you already used a
Gotcha.
maneuver to drink. So either you can use a mutation
Mhm.
or you can move to the base of the skyscraper.
No, I'll just move there. I'll
Okay.
prepare the insectoid grasping hands climbing thing for next turn.
Cool.
And I'm gonna shout out to I guess I haven't seen Jack yet, but I'm gonna shout out to him. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Nice. All right, great. Speaking of the titular character, so Jack the Ripper is, so you're already injured, but you also did burn him pretty good, not gonna lie. Not thrilled about that. Let me see what happened.
How far away is that from me? Just curious.
You're long range as well from what's going on right now as well.
Is that just because it's 100 feet up?
100%. Kind of difficult
Yeah.
to reach there, unless you're very, very mutated, as everyone seems to be.
Yeah, I have 0 helpful mutations, so
Just
I'll
climb
take
up
a
the
nap.
building like I did with strength.
I can't. I have a broken arm.
Oh yeah,
Um,
climb up one-handed. I don't understand.
I mean, you
So-
can aim, right?
Yeah, that's a maneuver to aim.
You can
Um,
aim and shoot.
With what?
the
Do you have a gun?
No.
Doesn't.
Oh, maybe Og's.
Maybe William can share his 17 guns he picked up.
Wait, you don't understand. I
Maybe.
need them.
You need them.
Mine.
though.
How many hands do you have?
But we have 17 guns at home. Come on.
Oh my gosh! All right. So
You
Jack
could
Ripper
literally
is going
throw you
to
a gun.
move and see 2 individuals climbing up the side of this building, and kind of like at you all, and is going
that's cute.
to, wow, ooh, so is going to reach back and throw something down, and our grenade is going to
my God.
explode.
So many explosives.
You two, no, actually, neither of you are wearing armor. That's Hank
Wait.
was the one wearing armor.
Wait,
Mhm.
Yes?
Ira, don't you have your mutation, human magnet?
I do have human magnet. Is that metal enough that I can?
Does it say
eat
you
it?
can do it? Well, I don't know what the ability.
Can you attract and push?
So, I myself can shield myself from bullets and other metal weapons.
Yeah. So
Just
you can
myself,
take.
though.
You can spend 2 mutation points to not take any damage if you would like.
Yeah, sorry, William.
Cool, William. You do take 2
Take it
damage.
myself.
I'm
Unless you have a
going
way
to-
to.
Yes, I have extreme reflexes.
Okay.
Hey,
What
there
does
you
that mean?
I get to use my reaction to reduce damage, I believe.
Okay.
Let me just check my.
It
Go ahead.
says dodge when someone fights you
Is it a
or
dodge?
shoots at you. Every
I'll
MP spent
I'll
reduces the
I'll take
damage you
that.
take by 1.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you want to spend the 2 mutation points, you can dodge these damage as well.
I'm gonna spend 1 mutation point and just take 1 damage.
Okay. So I need Ira to roll 2 d6, and I need you to roll 1.
Whew.
All right, Ira, come on. All right. No ones this time. So yes, a grenade gets thrown out. Ira is able to kind of like will all of the ones away, and the other one, and William is able to dodge out of the way of most of them.
There's a question in chat that
yeah,
needs to
Abby
be answered.
asks- Abby asks how much she
there's
needs to
not
donate
really-
to heal Kilted Cajun and let him re-roll a mutation.
There's really not like a you just, if you donate, then I'll allow it.
So like
$5? $5? I don't know.
$5?
It's for the kids. Donate what you want.
Donate whatever. Donate
Whatever you want to make happen.
Yeah, I mean, she already donated 50, so I feel like even
yeah,
the
true
dollar
that.
store is gonna be
yeah,
enough.
whatever you want. Hank, in the meantime.
Well, in the meantime, I guess I'm
'cause Hank-
just going
'cause
to
you're
glow
not
like a
actually-
light bulb.
Hank, you're
'Cause I
not
can't-
actually like injured, really. You're the one of the few people who's not broken in this party right now.
Yeah,
I mean, his elbow
yeah. I
is.
mean, except for my elbow,
Yeah,
I'm critically injured.
yeah.
I mean, I tried to heal you with a lollipop. Why didn't that work?
You
I
wouldn't let
know.
me
I know.
amputate it.
Perhaps
All these
the
helpful
archives were
suggestions.
incomplete.
So many. There
Y'all
were
are so
lots of
helpful.
opportunities.
This is just a stalling
Lollipops and
tactic, right?
amputations.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's not a whole lot I can do at this point, except for light up 100-foot area.
So
Shine like a beacon.
You can also move towards
I
the.
like a beacon.
one crazy idea is you can try and grab a gun from one of the Rottweilers. They
Mhm.
all have guns.
Okay, sure. Let's go for
It
that.
might bite though.
They do. What do you think I learned it from? We all bite.
Find
Yeah,
one that's
whatever.
wearing like a helmet.
Yeah, there you go.
It still bites, but it just can't do anything.
Or like have a
about
cone.
Oh, cone of shame.
Cone of shame. I mean, you've dealt
Yeah.
with dogs before. No. Yeah, you can grab a gun and try and take a pot shot.
Okay.
Some of them have rifles.
I can't use two-handed weapons.
So you have to take a pistol.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You
Fair.
could use a rifle with one hand. The results might be just hilarious.
So what do I need to
I've
roll?
seen
then?
those videos.
So
Don't do it.
it'll be a shoot. I will say that it's going to be. All right, great. Never mind. You can grab a rifle because roll a d66. You're mutating.
Yay.
Thank you so much,
Uh-oh.
not too shabby.
Ding, ding,
61.
Abby.
So reroll.
Yep.
Okay, 54.
Also a reroll.
No, sorry.
Also a reroll. All right, 35. That should be something.
35, I think.
Pathokinesis.
What kinesis?
Pathokinesis.
Kinesis.
All
You
right.
get to manipulate people's emotions.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I have
so-
like literally the most useless mutations.
So you are fully healed from everything, and you can take a shot with your rifle now.
Excellent.
So that'll be your shoot skill plus an extra gear bonus die.
Okay, so
Yep, and I just got the
shoot
notification Abby donated
And-
$5.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thanks, Abby.
and thank you. Oh my God!
Pushing
Seriously,
it.
Wow.
I'm pushing
Push
it.
Pushing it. It's gonna push it real good.
No!
Can I keep pushing?
No!
And you get another mutation point for your cool new mutation, and you
Can I
but
keep
you do
pushing?
take one. No. it's
Well,
only once, unfortunately.
Like, if you wanted to grab a rifle, I think the gear bonus for a rifle is 2. Just saying.
Okay, sure. Roll another gear
Double
die.
check.
We'll just say it's 2 for this one. Why not? It's more fun that way. And you pushed it, so you get to re-roll that one more time. Okay, so the rifle now is now. Hey, if it wasn't supposed to be 2, it is now a gear bonus of +1 as the rifle kind of like jams a bit. Oh, Hank, I'm so sorry.
Such
You've been-
bad
Does
luck.
this game not know it's my freaking birthday?
I'm so sorry.
Happy birthday,
so
you
sorry.
get sadness.
Trying so much. All
Happy
right.
birthday, weapon malfunctions.
Yay!
Yay! It
All
makes
right.
explosions kind of like sparklers.
Yeah. All right, Emmett,
So do
you're still in not a great spot.
Yes, I'm going to disengage and fly down
Okay.
and get the fuck
Yeah.
out of Dodge City.
I will say roll move. Just to see how successful that is.
So I crash.
I don't see a.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
see
your
a
roll
roll.
20 crashed?
Oh no, I rolled.
Or- I didn't see it. So go ahead and try again. All right, there it is. Do you want to push?
I mean, if I don't push, I die. Because I'm gonna fall 100 feet. So yeah, I'm gonna push this.
Well, so that was more. It was more for does Jack get a swipe at you?
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So luckily for you, he has taken 3 damage already. So yeah, because of your pyrokinesis. So his 6 strength is only a 3 strength.
Woo.
He's stronger than me. He must die.
Pushing it. Woof. Okay. So Jack the Ripper is doing
Ripping.
interesting things, ripping Jack the piece. But you do. I need you to roll me another d66. So you're gonna get away.
12.
Wow. Okay. So that's actually not a lethal one. So that's good for you. So you are simply stunned, which has no real effect. So it's basically the best possible result. You get hit, and you are definitely still broken and injured, but you are out of there.
Okay.
So that's good. So that's gonna be your turn for now, Ira.
Now I'm within short range. Now I'm gonna take a steel beam that is roughly my size, because that's all I can move, and just yeet him out of the building.
You can
Nice.
roll how many mutation points does
I
it
believe
take
it
till? I'll say this is probably 2 at least mutation points.
You push away or attract metal objects within short range weighing no more than yourself. Costs 1 MP.
Okay, so if you want it to be more than yourself, and thus a big middle beam, will be 2.
Okay, that's fine. I'll roll 2.
Ah,
Nice.
Lucas. All right, so what I'm gonna do is gonna need a.
Let's hope he doesn't have wings. I really did not account for if this man has wings.
It's gonna be a move roll to try and not get completely moved out. You're gonna move, Jack, but this will be to see. Probably needs to push that. All right.
Yes.
So you wanted them out of the building?
I want him. Yeah, I want him free falling 100 feet is what I want.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I'm sure he has wings.
What do you mean? I only have 4 mutations.
Yeah, I have 4 mutations. Doesn't mean I have wings. I can just eat a lot of things. Okay.
Yeah. So. Okay. So no bad stuff. So basically, they are able to use their wings to land on the ground. But now they're outside the building and they're near everyone else. So that was still pretty good. You got them out of their hidey hole.
So
that's your
nice of you to
action.
join us.
If you would like, you can use your maneuver to get down on the ground near them.
Yep.
Cool.
And it'd be nice of you to drop by.
Yeah. But he didn't really
I
drop.
chose my words so carefully to avoid
Very
that.
good.
Tried so hard.
Excellent.
Tried so hard.
I'm going to maneuver back down to the ground.
Mhm.
And then use my last 2 mutation points to just whip out all 4 guns and just start blasting. Well, I can only shoot 3 times, but
Okay.
So anyway, he started blasting.
Yeah.
anyways, I started
So-
blasting.
Go ahead and roll your mutation dice here.
So it's 2 mutation points. So roll. Yes!
All right, you're good. No, that's the good symbol. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It means nothing bad happens. So, so wait, what's the mutation you're using? What are you
Extreme
doing?
reflexes, so you get to add an attack.
You get to take an extra attack, basically.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
Fight or
do
shoot
it.
an enemy several times in the same turn. Every extra attack costs you 1 mutation point.
So you're gonna fire 4 times then, or no? You use your maneuver to get down. So 3.
Yeah, so I can only shoot 3 times. Unfortunately,
Only
Only
3
3
times.
times.
only 3
Darn.
times.
Okay, go ahead.
Level 20 fighter much?
Yeah, jeez.
Pew pew pew. Where's okay? Gear bonus, perfect. Let's roll. 1 success,
1 success.
2
2
success.
success.
Push all of them. Push every
I'm
single
pushing the
one.
last one, so I get to
Okay.
roll no gear and
So
then
3 and 2.
3 and 2. Come on! Yes!
Nice.
3
So
successes.
how
Bang,
do
bang,
you
bang, bang.
take down Jack the Ripper with
You did
3 shots?
So basically, yeah, William just kind of like slides down the outside of the building as fast as he can, like semi-graceful falling, hits the ground, just like runs towards Jack, just pulls out all guns he can, and just starts firing all these
Just-
guns at him.
I'd like
Just
to
like
imagine
riddled.
that as the revolvers run out of bullets, he just pulls more revolvers out.
Yeah.
It's
Just pulled out the 17 guns he's been picking up, fires each of their 1 shot.
just throwing them away, just dubs
Hitting
flying
Ira
overhead.
as she's coming down behind you.
Just like in the Matrix, you don't reload, you just change guns.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
throws them
Exactly.
away, pulls out new ones. There's doves
Yeah.
flying above and pigeons going up. Whole John Woo action. Yeah.
Rip to Jack. Amazing. So yeah, Jack the Ripper falls down, defeated, and there's a quiet calm.
Except for the beeping.
Yeah, the beeping has not stopped, but it's not an actual bomb, so like it doesn't really.
I like how
Oh,
William
good.
gets to claim the victory for the monster that he created.
Yeah, what the
yeah.
hell?
Thanks for that, by the way.
William just like looks around and is like, yeehaw, slaughter that sucker. I mean, jolly good chaps, got him one.
I'll never
Oh.
understand you Rangers.
Can we
It
go back
all-
home now?
I
Just
think it
regroup.
also though occurs to you, as you're flipping, as you're thinking though, the radio hasn't. There's been nobody talking on the radio. For the Garrotters.
They're dead. They're all dead.
Jack the Ripper was around the area.
They're all
A
dead.
shiver is gonna go down Og's spine. I think the brown house is gonna be the red house now.
Yeah, but that wouldn't explain why they were trying to push all the rod beasts toward our base.
So they could take it over, or at least get enough supplies to move out of the area.
I think they were just trying to run.
So we're not gonna go and find out what happened to their brown house.
Og is gonna look at Grits, torn in half. Look at Jack the Ripper, riddled with bullet holes. Gonna look at himself and his hamstring. Tomorrow. Let's go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna go into an epilogue mode because we're coming up on time and we've beaten the final boss. So you all go back to the Ark and take a very well earned and very much needed night's sleep, recovering from the massive amount of mutations and doubt and confusion you all have suffered.
What are you talking about? We're fine.
Yeah.
no, everything's
Honestly,
fine.
everything is fine as long as you can just eat people. It solves your problems very fast.
Yeah, it's so weird. Speaking of people to be eaten, you all go back to the brown house and it is indeed completely empty. You pass multiple jeeps that looks like they were closer, and so that was the jeep that you encountered was probably the last group, just full of ripped apart grotters.
You able to recover anything good?
I was about to say, you all though are able, because Jack the Ripper didn't give a flying fuck about any of the other stuff that they own. So you are able to basically take all of their jeeps and weapons and supplies and
Don't let William
really
touch the
bolster-
jeeps.
Amazing. So what I would love to do is go around the table and everyone give me like an epilogue, like after credits scene of like what you all are doing with all this newfound wealth in the Ark and like what the next move is before we close out for this one shot. Does anybody want to start off or should I roll for it?
I can go first. Let's see.
Great. Tell me about Emmett.
Oh, Emmett is going to continue practicing medicine, but he will change from the standard lollipop to actual medicine. And he's going to start reading up in books and see if he can figure out how to actually fix people.
We just see
But more often than not, Ira's going to come in and just chop off something.
Love it. We just see like this shot of Emmett about to hand a lollipop, look at it, think back, put it back, and just pull out like a syringe. Amazing.
With liquid number 1 in it. Let's find out what it does.
Just like a Russian roulette of
Lord.
different medicines.
This is why Ira is just continuously bruised and not actually sewn up, is because she refuses to go to
Don't
Emmett.
trust the
Hey,
doctor.
I'll get
You're
it at some point.
you're like-
okay.
Ardreline. Let's find out what this one does.
All right,
Ooh,
great.
gives you energy.
Who else knows what their characters are
So
doing?
I think Hank will wander around the zone repeatedly with Dog, hoping like hell to find a way from all of these people and probably die out there somewhere.
Love you too, Hank.
That's
I'm gonna
tradition.
narrate a much nicer scene. Is Hank and Doug are break off from the Ark and begin traveling the wastes of the city alone. And the last scene we see is Hank and Dog starting to set up camp for the night, kind of cooking their can of beans or whatever. And there's just a shot of very timidly following the smell of food, another young
Aw.
dog approaching,
Aw.
Oh,
asking for some food, and we'll cut away from there.
that was wholesome. Whoever's going next is not getting a wholesome description from Rob. I guarantee.
I tried to go
No.
dark so y'all could have some happy.
William has yet to find a single vehicle in working condition, though he continues to search day in and day out through the zone to find one vehicle that will drive him triumphantly to the Ark and back.
Here's the thing: we found like 6, but we just don't tell him.
I agree.
He still hasn't figured out how the ignition works.
Yeah, we
The
have like
finally-
6 of them. Just don't tell him.
The one vehicle William finds that he cannot break, he finds like a bicycle.
Yes.
Like, something with so few moving
It's a
parts
fixie.
that he
Just
cannot mess
immediately
it up.
slips a chain off.
So our cutscene for you is just a montage of just like breaking dozens of vehicles.
Oh.
His quest not yet complete.
You want to go or should I?
I can go. I mean, I think not a whole lot changes for Ira. She has a new nightlight, which is this beeping, blinking box that she will never get rid of. She's keeping it. It's hers now, because it's not going to explode, to at least her knowledge. But yeah, it's mostly same old, same old. She probably helped recruit a couple more people to get rid of or to replace the 2 that we lost for Og. And by recruit, she means forcibly drag and throw into Og's office, which is basically it.
The octopus, yeah, we see also multiple times like a montage of both like, you know, the normal Ira intimidation, but also just like holding out a box that's beeping and is clearly looks like a bomb and just like waiting for the person to like give up.
I gained at least 6
It's
intimidation
alright.
to use that box.
Ira has expanded to double her modes of intimidation.
He's learning. That's good.
Muscle or box, your
Exactly.
choice.
Yeah. And last but not least,
As a oil barrel fire flickers around the watering hole and people's mugs filled with what we in the Ark substitute for alcohol, which is really just watered down slush.
Oh, we're not making toilet liquor?
Basically. You see Og with a chest at his feet. He's hunched over, and everyone is looking at him. There's the gang, but also almost double the number of people whose faces you don't recognize Ira. He grabs a crowbar, takes a nail out of the chest, opens it up. It is filled with guns, miniguns, grenade launchers, grenades, flamethrowers, anything you can think of. He smiles, the light flickering in his eyes. He says, "Now I'm the boss."
Oh, Lord.
and as that scene fades, we zoom back up, seeing the downed airplane Ark, its walls of crate containers and different scavenged parts, and past this irradiated wasteland of a city, and we will end today's story there. Thank you all so much for joining me. This was an
Woo!
absolute delight. This is
Yeah.
all our first time playing the system, so
It's
I
fun.
apologize. Yeah,
It is.
I like
had a
it.
ton of fun with y'all. So we are going to just go back through. I'd love for everyone just kind of say where people can find you on the interwebs in the future, and we'll get ready for the next amazing game here. So we'll go back in reverse of the first time. So Anna, it's like cosplays.
Reverse. Sorry. Hi guys, I'm Sanctum Cosplays. You can find me and my cosplay stuff mainly on Instagram. I haven't updated my Facebook page in a really long time, and I keep getting notified that people are visiting my page. And I'm like, I haven't updated that for like 2.5 years. So go to my Instagram instead, please. It's where the most up-to-date stuff is. As for like TTRPG stuff, I am the community organizer and social media manager of Nerd League Gaming. We're gonna have some new things coming up there, including a season 2 of Hero Complex, which is currently in the works. That's our Masks a New Generation game. And then you can catch me on Monday nights on Dice Tyrant's channel in an Aethern Steamworks game called Dragons of Rulo, where I play what used to be a very anxious little character has now been body swapped into an elf. So that's fun. She's not dealing with the existential crisis of that at all. Or having her
Exactly.
friend's heart literally in her hand that gives her bonuses. It's fine. Everything's great. Join us on Mondays to see that.
Great. On to the birthday boy himself. Why he gave a happy ending. Yay.
I didn't need it. I'm Kirk. You can find me on Twitter at Celtic Cajun. Let's see. On Fridays at Capri the Gamer on Twitch, I run a Tomb of Annihilation game, and hopefully I'll be starting up my own channel either December or January sometime. But other than that, not a whole lot going on.
Awesome. Moving on, Gambit.
You can find me on Twitter at let's see, it was _Gambit. I don't have any games at the moment, but I think the game with Val should resume at some point, so look out for that. Aside from that, that's pretty much it as far as games.
Awesome.
Pretty low at the moment as far as the amount of those.
No worries. All right. Martin.
Hey guys, I'm Martin or Pinkmon on the internets. You can find me on Twitch. I don't have any games that I'm hosting right now, but you can find me on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 11 a.m. PST on this channel, where I play a much more adorable character with 5 intelligence in Jen's Ashenfell game. Much more adorable than Og, because I think if you tried to cuddle Og, you'd get splinters.
Amazing. Super awesome. Last but not least of our players, of course, one and only Slowpool.
Hi. You can find me sometimes here on Val's channel. You can check out my Twitter, my PG sanitized Twitter, the Slowpool, which I'm currently going to build some content on. I believe there's a plan in the works to run the Expanse here on Val's channel. That's still deciding on dates and players and the like, so that's sometime in the future. And yeah, exactly. I'm usually just trolling Val when I'm here. And yeah, you can find me at work, which I have to go to in like now.
Nice.
No.
Thank you so much for joining. And everyone, I am Ben, Robbie Rowland, Robbie the GM. You can find me on Twitter at Robbie Rolling, as well as my Twitch. I actually just hit affiliate, so I've got
Nice.
art and stuff planning out there. So I'm excited to do some of my own solo streaming. I'm also GM of the Revenge of the Gith D&D 5e game that'll be coming back later this year for its 4th season. It's going to be a ton of fun. Yes, it's going to be great. So everyone, thank you so much for joining us on the channel for this extra life. Thank you to everyone who donated or shared a link. Again, this is for charities for fun. So I had a ton of fun having you all here. Playing this new system with all these cool people. So join us soon for the next game, I believe in half an hour. So everyone be excited for that. It's going to be a really good time. And until then, stay wonderful. And thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.